Literally joined as I clicked the live button. Well, hello everyone. I'm just adding Andy. There's Andy. We're live. Hello everyone. Welcome. Back with Kenny and Andy again. This week we're joined by first time guest Scott. How you doing, Scott?
Hello everyone, doing very well, thank you. Thank you for having me on as well, Ollie. Really do appreciate it.
That's all right, Scott. We will be joined by Pete Playtendo. I only say that because we also have Pete Pedro on here as well. So people, if I say Pete, they'll probably be expecting Pete Pedro, but no, it's Pete Playtendo, who it's his first time on the stream as well. And yeah, we're supposed to have Roy, but Roy's had to drop out as well for work. But I think he'll be back next week, he said. So yeah, but it should be a fun stream. Got quite a lot planned to talk about. So, but we'll kick off as we always do with our recent watches. I've not really seen much. I watched the new 28 Years Later, which I really liked. I liked it a lot more than the last one. Soundtrack's really good as well, and just funnier than the last one. A lot funnier than the last one. Just if you ever want to see Ray Fiennes dancing with his shirt off to Duran Duran with a naked zombie, that's the film for you. But yeah, I enjoyed that. That was a good time at the cinema. And then I haven't been to the cinema to see anything else, but I streamed last night The Rip, the new film on Netflix with Affleck and Damon, which was solid. For a Netflix film, I actually thought it was pretty good. Not like bad, but I did read as well. Apparently, Matt Damon says that they're told when they're making Netflix films that they've got to like keep explaining the plot and telling the plot like every so often in the film. And apparently, it's got to have an action sequence in it in the first 5 minutes, which sounds like a Netflix thing. I think it's mainly because they know people probably are on their phones a lot, so looking up and down quite a bit. So, but yeah, I enjoyed that one. And then last night I watched The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, which was
weird,
an interesting watch for sure. I sort of liked it. I don't know. It's a very weird film, but I suppose if you know Terry Gilliam, you know you're going to be expecting something weird. I actually got Brazil through in the post today, which I've never seen. I've heard that's pretty weird as well. Yeah, but yeah, just a bizarre film it was. So I followed that up with Men in Black 2 because that was just easy watching. I like the Men in Black films, but yeah, I hadn't seen it in years. But it's not as good as the first one, but I still think it's really entertaining. So I'm gonna probably go back and watch the third one now. Maybe next weekend. I've done it the last sort of few Sundays, been watching them, so might do that next weekend now. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've watched in the last couple of days. Kenny, do you want to go next?
Sure. I actually watched a couple big movies, big blockbuster movies this week. I've seen Song Blue.
Oh yeah.
That was the best movie I've seen of 2005, 25. That was great. I loved it. The performances were great. I'll be really upset if Kate Hudson doesn't win the Oscar. She's really good in that. Then I went back to my normal crappy B movies and Jurassic Thunder, which was horrible. I got 15 minutes into it and I turned it off. And then I watched on HBO Max. You guys are very too young for this, but Live Aid, the concert.
Oh yeah.
It was a documentary on there. Man, let me tell you, I had a lot of respect for Bob Geldof before. I have a trillion times. I'd like to meet him just to shake his hand. My God, if you guys watch that documentary, it's on HBO Max. It's amazing to respect. He basically told your President Margaret Thatcher to go bend over because she was taking money away from the charity and he wanted all the money to go to the charity. And she was taking like a pittance or like a stipend of the money. and he went and just like roasted her, and he just went to like all your newspapers over there and just basically told everybody the truth, like what she was taking out. And then he got a phone call about 12 hours later and said all the money that she took out will be right back to the charity. So ton of respect. And that concert, guys, that was huge in 85. That was done in 3 weeks, like all the promotions and everybody. He called everybody that he knew. Like there was like some acts that I didn't know, like Status Quo, and like you guys would know these bands. And he said they basically did the song "Do They Know It's Christmas" in like 12 minutes. And then he was familiar. I know one of the guys, Gary Kemp. He's from
Spandau Ballet.
Spandau. I was going to say the True song, the guy from True.
Yeah.
He was friends with him, and he was friends with Sting, and they were the first two. And then he was mad at you guys have to watch it. He was pissed off at Boy George because he was over in America. And he said, there's a fucking thing called the Concorde. Hop on it and get on it. And he said Boy George was over, like, as soon as he got off the phone with Geldof, he went on the Concorde and he filmed that. But that was really good. And the last one was, I finally seen Ollie's recommendation, The Running Man.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic film. I loved it. It's a great popcorn movie. You know, you don't think about things or, what happens. I just liked all the boom, boom, shoot 'em ups kind of stuff. So, and in between watching a ton of football, that was
Pete.
what I watched.
Hi, Pete.
Hey, Pete.
Hey, Pete.
How you doing? Oh, I think
Ollie.
he's frozen.
Hey guys,
Are you there?
how are you doing?
Yeah, we're good. How are you?
How's it work? Not too bad, not too bad. Sorry for being a bit late.
That's all right. No problem. Oh, I think he's gone. I was going to say, he kept freezing.
Yeah, not
Might be his internet. Yeah. Yeah. What were you saying, Kenny?
No, I was just saying about the Running Man. I thought it was really good. Good popcorn movie. 2 hours where, just a fun summer movie.
Yeah. Oh, I think he's back. Hey, Pete.
Hey guys, sorry about
Hey,
that.
Pete.
Internet playing up.
That's all right.
Hey guys, hope you're doing well.
Yeah, doing good, Pete. Thanks.
Yeah. You okay, Pete?
Not too bad, not too bad. Just hope this internet holds up. It seems to be playing up something rotten tonight.
Yeah. See how it goes.
But thanks for the invite, Ollie.
Yeah, you're welcome. Not a problem. Scott, do you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. I've watched quite a bit. I've watched Death Becomes Her for the first time, which was a very entertaining film. Really enjoyed that. Watched Scarecrow's TV movie from the late 80s, I think, or early 80s. I can't actually remember, but it was a really entertaining horror film. Really enjoyed that as well. I watched Kingdom Planet of the Apes for the first time, which is good, but it's a bit slow, to be honest. It's probably the most disappointing Planet of the Apes film that I've seen, if I'm being honest, but I still enjoyed it. And I watched The Sadness today, which was very brutal, but very entertaining as well. That's a fucked up film. That's really messed up.
Yeah, I've heard crazy things about that one.
Yeah, it's really messed up.
Yeah, nice stuff there.
Cheers, Ollie.
Pete, do you want to go next with what you've been watching recently?
Oh, what I've been watching recently. Well, I watched Spinal Tap. I haven't seen that for the longest time, so I rewatched that. Really enjoyed it. Thought it was great. And do want to check out the new one. Watched The Princess Bride for the first time. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I definitely do want to rewatch it because I've heard like if you want to rewatch it, does seem to be better. But out of the two, I just enjoyed Spinal Tap way more. That was so much fun.
Good film.
Watched Taxi Driver for the first time. Never seen it before. Absolutely loved it. Thought it was superb. I think it might be my favorite Scorsese. I think it was superb. Robert De Niro was incredible in it. The soundtrack, it's just perfect. And I wish I watched it sooner.
Good film. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
What else have I watched? Can't remember now. Oh, I did watch Hero with Jet Li the other night. Really enjoyed that. Been a while since I've seen it. Picked up the Blu-ray, so I thought I'd give it a watch. Great film. And also watched 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. Amazing. Thought it was brilliant. Really hope we get the third one. I've heard this one ain't done so well at the box office, and it's such a shame. It's leaps and bounds over the previous one that came out 6 months ago. It is so good.
I've heard good
Nice.
things about it, to be fair. Yeah, it's soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Pete. It's a lot better than the last one. I rewatched the last one and I didn't get on with it at all. When I rewatched it, it's very slow, I think, compared to this one. This one was a lot of fun, although it's quite sadistic in places.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it's 18 rate and some really brutal scenes in that film, but very well made from the director of the Marvels, no less. She did a brilliant job.
Yeah. Nice. Was that everything you watched, Pete?
Yeah, of all I can remember, yeah.
Some really good first-time watches there, though. Like, solid ones.
Oh, thanks so much, Ollie.
That's all right. Andy, what have you been watching?
Yeah, I've just been catching up with movies I've missed from last year. So yeah, some of the ones I've watched recently were A House of Dynamite. I think it was the new Catherine Bigelow film. Watched that one. That was okay. Monster Island. That was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one. It was pretty good. I watched a horror film today called 825 Forest Road. That was really creepy. It really, really scary in some parts.
Nice.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. Summer of '69. Really enjoyed that one. Regretting You. That was cheesy, but I kind of liked it. I watched the movie Pillion. If anyone's heard or seen of that,
I've heard of it.
Yeah, that was. It was a bit full on. Not my bag. Nothing against it, but not for me. But I did think it was a well-made film. But some of the stuff that goes on in that film is just, it's not for me. Yeah, it's not for me. But yeah, if you're into that sort of thing, more power to you. But yeah, not my bag. What else have I watched? I watched a film called Eden with Jude Law and Sydney Sweeney and Ana de Armas. As stunning as Ana de Armas is, my God, she was an arsehole in that film. I just hated her, and then I cheered when what happens. But yeah, I thought it was an all right movie. I think it was Ron Howard's new film as well.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I watched a movie called The Threesome. That was fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah, like that one. I watched something called People We Meet on Vacation.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah,
that was a good film. I also watched The Rip as well with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. I had fun with that. That was a pretty good movie. And I also watched 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, which I really enjoyed. Film of the year so far,
Nice.
I guess.
But
yeah,
I've only seen 3 this year, so I could. It's easy to say film of the year.
yeah, film of the year so far. I also watched Rental Family as well, which I enjoyed.
That's a great film.
Yeah, and I also watched with Jonathan Majors Magazine Dreams. That was really good film. I think it got released last year, but it was made in 2023. But yeah. I really like that one. I also watched The Pickup as well with Eddie Murphy. That wasn't great.
Oh, God.
And I also watched is it No Other Choice, the new Park Chan-wook film? Yeah, that was pretty good. Really enjoyed that one. But yeah, I've watched a fair bit, but I've just been trying to catch up with movies I've missed from last year, so I think I've done an all right job so far. I've got a small stack to go, but yeah, that's all I've watched so far.
You've done well
Nice.
there. To be fair,
Yeah.
that's
It's a
quite a
very
lot.
impressive
Cheers.
haul.
Nice stuff. Let's see who's in the comments. We've got Spectre here. Hello, Spectre.
Hello.
Hey.
We've got Sai here. Hello, Sai.
Sigh.
Hey,
Oh,
size.
sorry.
We've got Melina here. Hello, Melina. Sai said, had a great weekend at the cinema, watched Mighty Supreme 28 years later in a special screening of Battle Royale, one of the best weekends for cinema I've ever had. Yeah,
Nice.
sounds really good, that does, yeah. I've not seen Battle Royale, but I've heard it's really good, so yeah, nice stuff there. Yeah, those are like Mighty Supreme and 28 years later, The Bone Temple are like my top 2 films of the year out of 3. So, but it's out of 3, so it's not much yet. Sai says Queen was the best thing at Live Aid by a country mile.
Definitely.
Minha Jules here. Hello.
Hello.
He knows it's going to be
Hello.
quality now.
Eamon, how
Yeah.
Joe?
Hang on, I'll do.
It's not kicked. It's not kicked off yet because Nigel hasn't been messaging anyone yet.
No.
No.
But
No.
yeah, what they make it should be absolute quality. It's good.
Oh, I've got a request for you, Scott.
Oh,
He wants
there
you
we
to
go.
sing "Message in a Bottle."
Message in a bottle, yeah. Everyone's a message in a bottle.
You know what we need? We need Scott and Sam on the same stream, and they just be
Oh.
singing the whole stream.
That would be painful. That
Uh-huh.
I'd only do it if it was filled with tunes. I don't know garbage songs. And
Sam just makes his own songs up as he goes, I think.
yeah, that's true. He
Yeah.
definitely does.
Otherwise, it's nice days for nice white wedding.
Indeed. It's been a while since I've done that one.
Mortal Kombat.
It's been a while for that one as well.
Art the Clown is one evil fucker.
Oh, it's fucking hell. That's a long time ago as well.
That's a blast from the past. He
Yeah.
knows all the lines.
Yeah.
Billy the movie critic.
I think
Oh,
I think that was Andy. It said that like ages ago.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Billy the movie critic and Scott Idle.
Yeah.
Scott, that's it. Get on with it. We need the Home Alone expression.
Oh, but if I still got that as my phone, I don't know if I've. Oh no, I haven't. Unfortunately, that's a bit annoying. But
Said, give us a night to remember. We'll use. Let's get this party started. We've only been going 18 minutes, so it's early yet.
yeah, definitely.
Says, oh my God, I love you, Pete and Scott, man. And then he's just screaming Andy's name.
Thank you, Minardi.
Cheers.
Thanks for the support, Minardi.
Giz is here. Hello, Giz.
Hello.
Which of us are picking up Predator Badlands 4K on the 23rd? Man, I can't wait. Resist that world again on disc and 4K. Won't you agree? The film felt very familiar, like reminiscent to things like, I'm guessing there was more Transformers, Avatar, and Monsterverse. It's reminded so many things, even like Marvel. Hence why I love the movie. He's still going. It's up there with Romulus, but not better than Romulus, this new Predator film. I got a question: which is the better made movie, and which more out of Prey or Badlands? There's a few questions in there. First, is anyone picking up the 4K of Predator Badlands when it comes out?
Yeah.
I think I might actually. I haven't seen the film, but I do really want to watch it because I really enjoyed the animated film that came out last year, Predator Killer of Killers. I thought that was great. So I've heard good things about Badlands, so I do actually really want to watch it, to be fair.
Yeah, nice. Pete and Kenny?
I might pick it up. It's a Disney title, so they do go down quite quickly on 4K. So might not pick it up straight away, but once it's in like a 2 for 30 or 2 for 40 offer, I definitely will do. I had a great time with the film. I really did enjoy it. I can understand why some people felt it was a bit kiddified, but to be honest, it was a very entertaining Predator film that did something a little bit different.
Yeah, nice. What about you, Kenny? Are you gonna pick it up?
I'll probably eventually pick it up, but not right away. I have to see it first.
I've not seen it either yet.
Yeah,
I've heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard it is, to be fair.
What was his other questions? I think it was this one. But not better than which is the better made movie. So what out of the people that have seen both Romulus and the new Predator, what I've not seen either. What's the better film? I don't know if everyone's seen both. I've not.
Well, out of Prey, Romulus, and Badlands,
I think I'm not sure. I got a question. Which is better movie? Which more? Yeah, I'm guessing that's what he means. Yeah.
I'd probably say Prey's the best one, but Badlands is very close. They're interchangeable. They're both very good for very different reasons. Romulus, I wasn't huge on. It relied too much on like the old remember this, remember berries and all that, but it was still okay. But for me, Prey was the best one. With Badlands not too far off, but I've heard that animated one that you watched, Scott, is really good. I need to check that one out.
Yeah, it's great. I really like that one.
Nice. Andy, I'm guessing you've seen all three of them.
Yeah, I thought probably Prey might be my least favorite out of the three, but they're all still good. They're all still really good. But yeah, I've got to say I prefer Badlands over Romulus as well, just because I think it does something a bit more original with the story, whereas Romulus kind of it's retreading old ground. With that movie, and what they do with one CGI character for me was borderline unforgivable. But yeah, I'd have to go Badlands.
Yeah.
Nice. And Kenny and Scott, you've not seen Badlands yet, you said, didn't you?
No, I've only seen Romulus.
Yeah. Yeah, I've not seen Romulus. I've got Romulus to watch, but I haven't seen it yet because I'm still adamant I want to watch is it Resurrection, which I've heard's awful, but I just I want to watch it just because then I can say I've seen them all in order. Well, sort of. I've not seen Alien Covenant, but I might skip over that because I've heard that's really not good at all. And as people that know me know, I'm not a fan of Ridley Scott, so yeah.
Yeah, Resurrection ain't great, to be fair.
I've heard it's not great. Yeah. Although a lot of people don't like Alien 3, and I had a blast with that. I thought it was really fun.
I don't mind Alien 3, to be fair.
Yeah. Please, we've all seen the Mummy trailer. It looks really creepy and terrifying. Have you all seen the new Mummy trailer yet?
No.
No.
I've seen it. No. No, doesn't do nothing for me. I've heard some pretty bad things about it. It's coming out in about a month or two time, and apparently they test screened it, and James Wan walked out halfway through.
Yeah, I read that.
It doesn't feel like a Mummy film at all, and I'm surprised Warner Brothers are releasing it. I kind of thought it would be Blumhouse or something, but hey, it could be all right. Have to wait and see what people think and reviewers think of it first, but doesn't do nothing for me yet.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with you there, Pete. Didn't do anything for me at all, that trailer. So just have to wait and see what it does when it comes out. If it gets a pull, if people start going to see it, gets talked about, then might go and see it then. Right, we'll move on to our next topic, which is our physical media recommendations of the week. Now, for Pete and Scott, what we basically do here is we just pick out 3 pieces of physical media from our collection. It can either be the actual piece of physical media itself you want to recommend, or the film. I usually just go for the film to recommend different films to people, but you can choose either or. So I don't know if you guys needed to go and pick some out if you haven't got some already. and we can go ahead with ours if you want. It's up to you if you want to pick some out.
Yeah, could do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
have a
at a
quick look.
hotel at the
Yeah.
moment, so I can't pick them out. So I'll just have to go by recommendation of just talking about them.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Fine. Right, I'll go first quickly. I've got 3. So my first one is Mystery Men, just because it's an awesome film. Just the first big superhero film, and it's just a lot of fun, very funny, great cast. Yeah, a solid watch. So yeah, recommend that if you've not seen that one. The next one I picked out for Kenny. Don't think I've picked it out before, just because it's got his girl in it. So I thought I'd pick it out. And it's 2F by C with Sandy B and Dennis Leary. Fun film, nice little film, cute rom-com. But this is the Mill Creek release because it's region free. But yeah, sort of like they go back to a small town and they're like petty thieves, and she's trying to get out of a relationship, and they got an FBI agent after them, played by Yaphet Kotto. Yeah, it's a nice little film. I'm not going to ask Kenny if he's seen it or not because I know that Kenny's seen it. So
No, it's not. You ask Kenny if you've seen it. You say, how many times have you seen
yeah,
it?
how many times have you seen it, Kenny?
Numerous times.
Yeah. And the last one I picked because it goes under the category of what the fuck, so I just thought, why not? And it's Swiss Army Man. If you've ever wanted to see Daniel Radcliffe fart across the sea, then give this film a watch. It's very bizarre. Daniel Radcliffe just corpsing throughout the film, but just the highlight is him just farting continuously throughout the film, and you got Paul Dano literally riding him like a dolphin across the sea. Very odd film, but because it's so odd, it just works for me. I just find it really funny. So yeah, that's my last one, which is Swiss Army Man. So yeah, that's all of my picks for this week. Kenny, do you want to go next?
Sure. I got one. Will tickle you, Ollie. But
Okay.
first one is the Michael Caine Alfie movie. If you guys have ever seen that, really good. And I enjoyed the Jude Law version too, the new one.
I've seen that one. I've not seen the original.
Yeah, the original's way better, but I didn't mind the Jude Law version.
Yeah.
Second of all, Boarding Gate with Asia Argento. This is a very cheesy action movie, but man, look at her, huh? How can you not watch an hour and a half of her? And that's Dario Argento's daughter too. If you
I've heard about her.
Horror director. So this is it's a fun. They were trying to make her into like an action movie hero, but yeah, look at that, huh? Get that for an hour and 35 minutes. And this one for Ollie.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite ones. Home Fries with the beautiful Drew Barrymore.
Oh no.
There
Not
she
Drew
is on the
Barrymore.
bottom with Luke Wilson, one of her many boyfriends in the movies that she did.
Is that a 4-pack of Drew Barrymore films?
You're damn right it is a 4-pack of Drew Barrymore.
I feel bad for
movies.
people that buy that.
Look at that. I got this for $1. $1, 25 cents a movie.
Come $1 on, more than I would pay.
Getting that? Look at that. You get Wedding Singer.
That's a good film.
Distance.
I do like the Wedding Singer.
A bad movie with Hugh Grant where
that's awful.
Oh God, it's terrible. And then Home Fries. So it's like 2 out of 4 is not bad. I like Home Fries and I like Wedding Singer.
Go in the Distance is awful as well. She just moans throughout that whole film.
Yeah.
There's another film. It's just called Big Miracle about saving the whales.
Oh,
and she's literally she's a vegan and she's literally just moaning about don't hurt the whale for like 2 hours of the film. But it's like, oh my God. Oh,
so there are my 3 picks. Out of everyone, Boarding Gate is the pick of the week.
Nice.
Andy's gonna watch it and like make a voodoo doll of me and just like start poking it on one neck. Stupid son of a bitch! This is terrible.
Oh god. Scott, do you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. So I went for, oh, that's a bit echoey. But anyway,
You
I've
got the
gone for
Prince reverb there. Dearly beloved, love it, love it.
Yeah, I've gone for three sort of underrated kind of films. The first one up is Prison. This is a really entertaining horror film from the late 80s. Yeah, really underrated. Isn't seen by quite a few people, but it's just absolutely mental. It's just about this sort of prison basically comes alive and starts killing people in brutal ways. And yeah, it's a very entertaining film to say the least. I have a great time with that one, so that's going to be my first choice. Second one's going to be an underrated film with Sylvester Stallone called Detox, which I actually watched for the first time last year. Really enjoyed this. I think Sylvester Stallone was fantastic in this film. I really, really do. I won't spoil the start, but something sort of happens and these sort of goes a bit mad, and I do get why with what happens, and obviously goes to this sort of like detox centre, and there's a serial killer on the loose. That's sort of the main sort of like plot of this film. He's trying to catch the serial killer and stuff. So yeah, really good film, underrated, and yeah, definitely recommend it if you haven't seen it before. And the third one's definitely a bit more famous. This is quite a popular film, but it's my favourite film of with Tupac Shakur in it called Juice. This was the 30th anniversary, I believe, before K Stillberg came out a few years ago. One of my favourite hood films of all time. Absolutely love it. And yeah, Tupac's an absolute bastard in this film. He really is just a mean, evil person in this. And yeah, the acting is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, just a great sort of like gang film. Really enjoy this film. So yeah, those would be my three choices.
Nice picks there.
Cheers, Ollie.
Pete, do you want to go next? Recommend some films?
Yeah, I just looked on my letterbox and picked out three films that I did watch recently on physical. So first up is one I watched on Christmas Day, and it was Roadhouse, the original. Seen it many years ago, but kind of forgot a lot about it. And after watching the remake, I've been wanting to watch the original for a while. Watch the Arrow 4K edition of it. Wow. Picture quality is amazing. Such a fun film. Patrick Swayze has to be one of the most coolest characters in film history in that film. And then you've also got Sam Elliott in it as well. Great cast, great soundtrack. Some rather lovely looking ladies in the film as well. Such a blast. I had a complete and utter joy with it and cannot wait to rewatch it again. Such a great film.
Kelly Lynch has the greatest legs in that movie. My goodness gracious. The tall blonde in that.
Yeah, definitely. The 4K definitely showcased some very lovely legs and some lovely boobs as well.
Yeah, good picture in 4K, to be fair.
Yeah, I watched it on TV once and I was like, I can't remember there being so many boobs in it. Fair enough, but they look great on 4K, so I won't complain. Also got the Mario Bava film, Lisa and the Devil. Really fun little film, and it's also got Telly Savalas in it. He is really creepy in it. There's definitely some feelings of Psycho in it. It's very under the radar. A lot of people don't really talk about that one a lot, but I do enjoy it. It has some weird psychedelic visuals to it. It's only on Arrow over here, but it would be nice if it got 4K. The picture quality looks good, but I imagine if Arrow got a 4K of it, they would do a wonderful job. And the final film is a film that I did watch for the first time, and it's Night of the Hunter. I heard a lot of people really talk about how much they liked about it, but wow, what a film. I wasn't expecting too much, but wow, I thought Robert Mitchum was incredible in it. So menacing. The story was great, and it kept me tense from beginning to end. I absolutely adored it. I think like we don't even have a 4K over here, which is a shame, but I think there is a Criterion release in America, so I might have to check that one out because what an incredible film, and definitely would be in my top 100 films of all time. So they're my picks.
Nice stuff. Nice stuff.
Nice.
Andy, do you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. So these first two are sort of newer movies. These actually arrived today. But yeah, the first one I'm going to go with is the Smashing Machine
Ooh.
with The Rock. Yeah, I like this movie. It's not perfect, but he's trying something new in it with his acting. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I liked it, but not like going to crack my list of favorite films of last year or anything, but I did enjoy the movie. The next one I'm going to go with is Ethan Hawke in Black Phone 2.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, really enjoyed this. Changed it up from the original film, didn't rinse and repeat, did something new, and for me it worked, and I just really, really liked it. So yeah, that's Black Phone 2. And this other one is an older film from the early 90s with an absolutely amazing cast. This is the Kino Lorber 4K of Sneakers.
That's a
Yeah.
great film.
I've got
Great
that
film.
film. I need
Jim
to watch
loves
that.
that film.
Yeah, it's such a fun film. The greatest part about it for me though is the ensemble cast. The cast is just insane. So many likable actors in this movie, and yeah, just a great little sort of heist movie, little like computer heist movie from the early 90s, and I just have a lot of fun with this one. So yeah, that's Sneakers. That's it.
Nice stuff. Nice stuff. That actually reminded me when you showed the Smasher Machine that I've got. Don't know why it reminds me, but I got a £50 Amazon voucher I need to use. So I never saw that at the cinema, so I might get that. And the Black Phone 2 I never watched, so I might get that as well. Because if I just get the Blu-rays, that's only like 30 quid, so I've still got another 20 quid to get a few others. So yeah, I think did Roofman come out this week, or is that next week?
Next week, I think. Next Monday.
Next week, yeah. I would like to get that as well. So
I love that. I love Roofman.
I get paid on next Tuesday, so I might just wait until Tuesday to grab that, because I still need to get I Swear as well. Still not picked that up yet.
Oh,
so
I really want to watch that.
Yeah, that's great. Right, let's carry on with the comments. We have Mark here. Hello, Mark.
Hey,
Sorry,
Mark.
not been on a while. Had a busy few weeks. Not a problem at all, Mark. Thanks for joining. Apologising to Kenny about the Eagles.
It's all right, Mark. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate
it. Should they have another go at the Dark Universe, or don't you guys think it would work?
No, I don't think it would.
We already know what happened with the last one. It just fizzled out. I mean, they even had like a whole cast lined up for films. Like they had Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie and Javier Bardem all lined up to be in like these films. And I think just because The Mummy didn't work, they just cancelled it. But why do all these films have to be connected nowadays? Why can't we just have great standalone stories? Why does it all have to weave into each other? Like, it's not necessary. I mean, I think what Blumhouse has done with the monster stuffs, for me, I know a lot of people haven't liked the Lee Winnell stuff, but I really like the Invisible Man. I really liked Wolfman. Like, why can't we just stick with that sort of like stuff? Like, because it's different sort of. It's a different take on IP. It's not like rehashing the same thing again. It's doing something slightly different. So personally, I don't think now. For me, I just don't think it would work. Them trying to do it. They tried once, it didn't work. They've gone in another direction, which I think has done well for them. So I think stay on that course, do more different takes on the monsters, and yeah, just keep doing that. I don't know what you guys think on that one.
Yeah, but I don't think it would work. They've already tried it. It hasn't gone so well so far. So yeah, I don't really know.
Yeah. Anyone else got any thoughts?
Yeah, it definitely didn't need to be done. This is one of the things you blame Marvel for. They saw big success with the cinematic universe. Everybody thought they could have a go. They want to make everything a cinematic universe. They need to stop doing it. The Dark Universe was always a weird idea when it was first announced, and to go and basically reveal your plans before you haven't even got the first film out the gate was embarrassing. It was. I think you're completely right there, Ollie. They should just focus on separate films, telling their own stories. I mean, last year we had a different Dracula and we had a different Frankenstein film. And they both seem to be pretty good. I know, obviously, the Frankenstein one by Guillermo del Toro, a lot of people like that, but I've heard some positive things about that Luc Besson one as well. Just do your own version of these sort of universal characters. Don't try and tie them up. It allows for more creativity. And to be honest, if they do a universe, it just makes them more like plain and boring. And obviously, they got to be more catered towards the general market so they can get sequels. So just as you said, Ollie, go back to making singular films.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if Kenny or Andy, you've got any thoughts on that one at all?
Kenny?
I haven't seen any of them, so.
Oh, there's only one. It's just the Tom Cruise Mummy film. That's the only one they've done.
I seen that one. I thought it was okay. I mean, if they didn't call it the Mummy, I don't think people would have got just pissed off about it. I think everybody would have said, "Oh, it's another bad Tom Cruise movie," you know. But yeah, I didn't mind it. I mean, and I didn't see the Wolfman or the Invisible Girl or Invisible Man. Didn't see them.
Yeah, or as it would be referred to now, the Invisible Person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Invisible Van.
Yeah, the Wolf Person.
Oh,
God. What about you, Andy?
Yeah, I kind of like agree with Pete. Like, it seemed that what Marvel had done with the MCU seemed to be like a blueprint for studios to go like, oh, this is making money for Marvel and Disney. Let's see what we can do with the properties we own. And yeah, the Marvel the monster universe never really was connected like back in the movies from the 30s and 40s. They were their own things, and people loved them.
yeah.
And yeah, it would be great to bring them into the modern era. It really would, but you got to stop running before they can walk with making these movies. Like, sit down, plan them out, and do it that way, because it shows. Like, it is showing really, really badly. But yeah, I just think they should just do their own thing. Do their own thing with them. Stop banking on, oh, let's make a universe. Let's put out a poster with all these big stars in it for something that was never going to happen. It was embarrassing. Yeah, just stick to making individual movies.
How about giving us one good movie instead of, lining up, a squad before you're even using them. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't get what Hollywood does. If they see just like a fraction of something getting good, they just go, "Oh, we're gonna have a tent pole," and it's just like, just make us one damn good movie, and then maybe you can go. It was like how they made -1 Godzilla -1. That was personally my favorite movie of 2024. They could have made 8 different movies with all the different people in that in that movie. If you just have a good story and a good movie, I don't see why you can't go and like spring those off to sequels instead of just like planning all these sequels before you even make the movie. I don't know.
Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. It's like the thing that made me laugh though when I read about the announcement, the original announcement, like what must have been about 10 years ago now, that apparently they couldn't get everyone. Not everyone was available to have the photo shoot, so they decided to just Photoshop the images into one picture, so they'd all be in the same picture and it would look like they were all there. That just made me laugh. Just like, really. Don't do it if that's the problem.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. Like, yeah, it's a bit of a joke to start with. Yeah. Mark says, Ridley Scott, come on, Ollie, have you not eaten Hovis bread? I have. I'm more of a braces guy myself. But yeah, I don't dislike all of his films. I just think a lot of the films that people love, I don't connect to as much as a lot of people do. So, and that sometimes can shock people, but probably just my age, to be honest. My age showing.
I don't love all these films, to be fair, but he can
Yeah.
be a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got Dan Sobel here. Hello.
Hi, Dan.
Do any of you guys own Golden Age of Animation DVDs or Blu-rays? I would. Do you mean like the Golden Age of Disney? Like, but like I think that was Little Mermaid and before, or before Little Mermaid. I think that's.
I think Looney Tunes came out with like a bunch of like
Oh yeah, I suppose yeah.
the volumes. That might be. No, I'm not really. The only animation I like is The Simpsons.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm not big on animation anymore. I don't personally have. I don't think I've got any like of that sort of animation in my collection. So I don't know. Do any of you other guys have any? Do you think?
No, I don't think so. I own a few Disney films, but they're more modern ones. I don't have any of the older ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got an old Looney Tunes DVD box set with all the old cartoons in it. That's
nice.
One of the ones I've got. Yeah.
Cool. What about you, Pete?
Nothing, just probably the Disney stuff. That's about it. But those Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes that they've released on Blu-ray in America, they do look good. They do.
Yeah. Nice. Oh, here he is. Didn't take long. Here's Jim. It's shit. Move
Hello,
on.
Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Oh, Jim.
I told you he'd say that. Absolutely love sneakers, he says.
Yeah, it's a great film.
He says one of his favourite lines ever, I want peace and goodwill towards all men. We're the United States government. We don't do that. Yeah, I do like that at the end. Mark says Eddie Murphy in Raw was fantastic. I've not actually seen that. I've heard it's really good though.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, his stand-up was really good, to be fair.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of his stand-up stuff. It's good.
Yeah. What the heck is Jim on? Jim, have you been smoking the pipe again? Does anyone have any other thoughts? It's a good thing. I'm not there because I never have any thoughts. I don't know whether Jim's high or what. All of these so-called movie universes seem to be crumbling. The MCU and the DCEU have been diminishing returns for years. Even the Conjuring films, for the most part, seem to be running out. And they're doing another one next year.
I think he's basically saying, does anybody in Hollywood have any ideas?
Oh, I see. Yeah, no. Well, some of them do, but I don't think the big shots are interested in that. I think they're interested in sequels and franchises because they know it'll make them, well, not all of them make, like Jim says, not all of them even make as much money as they used to anymore. But
even the Blumhouse, the Blumhouse came out with some good ones, and now they're all being watered down because they take a fraction of an idea and turn it into a movie. You know?
Of Steam. Although there's a prequel of The Conjuring coming out. Yeah, did read about that. I thought Dracula Untold and the remake of Invisible Man horror psychological film was part of the Dark Universe. No. So I think Dracula Untold was sort of the start, but I don't think that was officially a part of it. I think The Mummy was the launch of the Dark Universe. And then because The Mummy failed so badly, they just cancelled all plans of it. Because I think the next one was supposed to be maybe Frankenstein or something. It was the one with whatever Johnny Depp was going to be in, I think, but that never happened. And then they took a few years off, and then they came back with the Invisible Man because I think Blumhouse acquired the rights then. So then we've got some more of them. Jim says, coming soon, Wolf Dude and the Invisible Person. Mark says there's only one Mummy movie, so Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing, made by Hammer Studios. Sorry guys, I'm old. I've never seen that one. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that one.
No, I've seen the Universal Monster one. Is that one with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing? I can't even remember.
That's the Boris Karloff. That's the Boris
right.
Karloff one.
Yeah,
with
that's the one I've seen. Yeah.
one.
Jim's definitely seen it because he's old. He was around back then. And I'm sure Roy's seen it as well. But he's not here, so I can't really attest to that. But I'm sure he's probably... I know Stuart definitely would have seen that because Stuart loves Hammer. But I don't know if Andy, Kenny or Pete, have you seen that one?
No.
No.
Yeah, I've seen that one with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing. The Hammer ones, yeah. It's a really good one. Yeah, there's not much more you can say. The Hammer one's always great. When you get Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing in the same film, you know you're always in for a good time. I do prefer the Curse of Frankenstein more. I think that's one of the best ones, but the Mummy one is still pretty good. Sorry about that. Someone's making a heck of a noise out here.
That's all right.
Worries. Curse of Frankenstein, a great one, Pete. Good shout there.
Has anyone ordered the next Hammer box set? I don't even know what it is, but I've missed out on all of them. And this year I'm going to start trying to pre-order like some of the big nice sets. But I can't. I think it's next month. I think it's coming.
The big ones yet. They've announced a few of the smaller ones, but they're not really
is it small?
Big titles.
Yeah, I think it's a smaller film. I think it's just a standard 4K, but I don't know if anyone pre-ordered that one. I don't know what it is. It's out next month.
I pre-ordered it, but I can't remember what it is.
I asked Stuart, and he said it's not a great one.
Yeah, I might stop getting those ones and just wait for the bigger ones because the movies aren't great.
Yeah. Oh, so...
Sorry, I
go on, Scott. No, go on, Scott.
No, I was just going to say I only got one Hammer released last year, which was the first one, Captain Kronos. It was actually a really good film, that one, to be fair.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. No, so are they releasing the weaker films on just standard, and then the big films are getting the big box sets? Is that what they're doing at the moment?
Yeah.
Do they go quite quickly, the big box sets?
I don't know. I mean, Captain Kronos went quick, but you can still find the two Quatermasses and Frankenstein about. I don't know. It depends on the film. If it's going to be something like Dracula, the first Dracula, that will go. I think if it's one of the lesser ones, you probably might be all right. I think unless it's Dracula, the original one, I think you'd probably be all right, as long as you get it within the first couple of months.
Yeah, nice. Because I didn't even know about them until was the Frankenstein the last one? Curse of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That's the first time I'd heard of them. I'd not really seen any of the box sets before, but they look quite nice, so I might have to start getting them. Lots of backwards and forwards. Mark said, I watched the new Dracula movie. That was quite good, to be honest. Oh, nice. Yeah. I think that is that. I think that's just come out on Blu-ray over. I think it's got Blu-ray over here now, or it's about to come out. Yeah. Is that the one? Can anyone see the comments?
I can't.
No.
Because I was going to say it would be Pete, Andy, or Scott. Is the next one the one that we don't talk to?
Let me have a look. Let me go.
Hold on. Oh.
I can't see him.
What's the channel called?
The Sid. Cantankerous Old Sid.
Yeah, I think that might have been one. Yeah.
Is that because he's asking about Trump? He's saying, get the Yank to tell us about Trump.
I responded to him.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a movie chat. We're not.
Yeah.
Nice one, Kenny.
I mean, I'm looking through, so I am actually just gonna. I'm not gonna ban him, but I am gonna put him in timeout because he's come here, and if he does it again, then I will ban him. But yeah.
Yeah.
Breaking news: we just invaded Greenland. For a second there, you didn't know if I was serious or not. That's how this yank feels about that fucking. Oh, Jim. Jim goes, hammer time. And Mark says the next one is Dracula or Horror of Dracula in the US. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, I've not missed many then. They've only released 4 so far.
Yeah, the big boxes.
Captain Kronos, the two Quatermass, and Curse of Frankenstein.
Okay, cool. Curse of Frankenstein was that. Do you reckon that's still available, or do you reckon that's probably gone now then?
It's still about.
It's still about. I might have to look into that.
You could probably get it at your CEXs.
Yeah, probably.
People would probably just drop that if they get the box sets.
Yeah, I think other Pete that works in CEX, Welsh Pete, he said that he saw one of them. I'm pretty sure he said he saw one of them, but it was too high a price, so he didn't pick it up. I'm sure he said
That's
it on stream. Yeah. I'm sitting out in my garage where it is currently 15 degrees, freezing my ass off watching you guys. That shows the amount of love I have for you all. Well, thanks, Jim.
Oh, thank you.
You big old softy.
I hope he's wearing a jacket, not a Speedo that he usually sits in when he.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, Mike says Curse of Frankenstein's around. Very hard to get Captain Kronos. I'd like to watch the 2 Quatermass films because I've heard they're pretty good as well.
They are very good.
If they're around, I might try getting them as well. But I mean, if it's around, it honestly just depends how expensive it is. Because I don't know how much were they on original release. The big sets, what, like £50,
£60
Yeah.
each.
£60. Yeah. So they're probably going to be even more than that now. Yeah, I don't know. You big old softy. Hopefully that's not what she said. Oh, you bastard. And yes, Kenny, I am wearing a jacket. Are you crazy? Jim's very quick tonight. Quick with his comeback.
Yeah.
He must be doing the pot then. If he's
it must be.
You know?
I thought he quit that.
I did too, but it is cold in our area. I was before we got on. I was talking to my neighbor. In America, it's Fahrenheit 9. It's going to be 9 degrees here on Saturday. So God knows what the wind chill is going to be. But 9. And then we're having a heat wave on Sunday. It's supposed to go up to 11.
He's still bloody going. Jim's very quick tonight. Again, I hope that's not what she said. Mark says him and Pete had a chat about Hammer box sets. They're about £60 to £80 each and on limited editions only. Yeah, that's a bit for me. For me, considering I've not really seen many Hammer films, I don't know if I'd pay that. I don't mind paying for like the smaller ones that are like, I think they're like £20-25 on 4K. Because that's like a gateway to get into it and it's not too expensive, but spending like 60 to 80 quid on films that I don't know if I'm going to like take to or not, it's a bit steep. Well, I suppose I'd make my money back though.
You can get Captain Kronos standard for about 30 quid on 4K. You get
that's not too bad. Oh, that's not too bad. I might have to look into that one then. Yeah, thanks, Pete. Then he's going on. First he says I'm soft, then he says I'm quick. Who have you been talking to, Ollie? God damn it.
Poor little fella.
Hey, Ryu, I think. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Yep.
If Captain Kronos was part of a cinematic universe, now the 5th movie would be Captain Crunch. Right, let's move on to our next topic. And our next topic is what I like to call the movie news roundup of the week, which is basically where I've basically written down some stuff that's happened in like the movie world this week, some news that's been announced. And we just discuss it if we can, if any of us have got any particular thoughts you want to talk about on it. I've actually got quite a few this week. But we'll start off with the announcement that Scott Cooper has announced that he is going to direct a Roswell UFO film for 20th Century Studios, coming off of the back of the Springsteen film, also 20th Century Studios. Do you guys like Scott Cooper as a director? What do you think about him sort of tackling this? Would you like to see them sort of? I suppose it would be sort of like a 50s set film if they're looking into that, but I think it could be interesting. I really like him as a director. I think he does interesting like films. They're very different. Like he could go from horror. Well, he did like a western, and then he went from a western to a horror, to a thriller, to a biopic. So I think he has a lot of variety. So yeah, do you guys have any thoughts on that one?
He's done some good stuff. I just looked him up because I just wanted to make sure I was talking about the right one. I loved Crazy Heart. That was great. Out of the Furnace was a very underrated film, and Black Mass I really enjoyed too. I haven't seen Antlers. I don't even know what the hell that is.
Have you seen Hostiles? That's really good.
No, I haven't seen that. I own it, but I haven't. I haven't seen it yet.
Give that a watch. That's good. Christian Bale's really good in that. Yeah, and obviously Springsteen's good. I enjoyed that. Anyone else got any sort of thoughts on that? Anyone a fan of Scott Cooper interested in doing something like this, a bit different?
I don't think I've actually seen any of these films, to be fair, but I've heard of the ones that you mentioned, and I do want to give them a go. But yeah, I just haven't got around to watching those ones yet, unfortunately.
Fair enough. What were you going to say, Pete?
I was just checking up his films. I've seen Crazy Heart. That is really good. That's pretty underrated. And I've seen Black Mass, the one with Johnny Depp. That's also not too bad either. I haven't seen his Springsteen biopic yet, but I've heard some pretty good things about it, so I will probably check it out. Yeah, color me interested. It sounds like an interesting idea for a film. I do think 20th Century Studios is probably the best thing going on at Disney at the moment, because they seem to be releasing some good stuff over there at 20th Century, still Fox, 20th Century Fox. They still release some good stuff over there. So yeah, color me interested.
Nice. What about you, Andy? Any thoughts?
Yeah, he's not a director that I sort of follow, but I have seen a handful of his movies and I do enjoy him. But he's just not a one that's on the map for me. But
Yeah.
like I said, I do like some of his movies. Like I really like Hostiles. I like the Springsteen movie. He did as well. But yeah, whatever he does, I'll give it a watch, because he does make some good movies.
Yeah, nice. Oh, Jim being funny again. Get ready for 20 minutes of sequel talk. Actually, Jim, there's only one sequel that we're going to be talking about. So there, have that, Jim.
Shove it, Jim.
I loved Out of the Furnace and Hostiles by Cooper. Yeah, I wasn't as big on Out of the Furnace, but I do really like Hostiles. I thought that was really good. And Crazy Heart, which he said, that's probably my favorite of his films. Jeff Bridges, so good in that.
Definitely.
I would have loved if Scott Cooper directed the Blade reboot. He's perfect for it. Yeah, that's a great idea. But I don't think that's ever going to happen now. I think they've actually cancelled that now, by the sounds of it. Right, the next topic, or the next point, is Sam Raimi's new film, Send Help, has got an R rating for strong bloody violence and language, and it's his first R-rated film in 25 years.
Oh wow.
So I don't think, which means Drag Me to Hell wasn't even R-rated. So, and well, what I saw of it, because my bloody fucking Blu-ray stopped halfway through, and I couldn't watch the rest of it. What I saw of it was creepy and scary, but yeah. Do you guys have more hope now that they've announced it's going to be R-rated and he's sort of going back to his roots?
Yeah, 100%. It's a film I actually really want to check out. It does look really good. Rachel McAdams is going to be in it, and she's a fantastic actress. I really like her as an actor, and it just looks really good. So yeah, I'm really up for this one.
Nice. Anyone else looking forward to this one?
I have no opinion.
Kenny's neutral.
I'm Switzerland. I have no idea.
I never heard of this film until we saw 28 years later, and I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And I was quite surprised to see Sam Raimi's name on it. And to be honest, the trailer didn't really do a lot for me. I must admit, hearing that Sam Raimi's directing it is making me more interested in it. But the trailer, I was a bit ho-hum on it. I'll wait and see what the reviews are like and see what you guys think of it before I decide on watching it. But it could be pretty good. I just have to wait and see.
Cool. What about you, Andy?
I'll give it a watch, yeah, just because I've seen all of Sam Raimi's other movies as well. So yeah, I do like the bulk of them, but yeah, I'll give this one a watch because it looks interesting.
Yeah, can't be as bad as Oz the Great and Powerful.
I didn't mind that.
I like that one too.
But of all of his films, that is the black sheep, I would say. People really don't like that film, and he went however many years before he directed anything else. Or did he go like nearly 10 years before he directed anything else? Because the next thing was Multiverse of Madness, I think.
Yeah.
So
I'd say is one of his worst films is probably Crime Wave.
Oh, I've never seen that one.
That's
one of his earlier films, isn't it?
It's one of the earlier ones, yeah. But yeah, I didn't mind Oz the Great and Powerful.
Yeah, I saw it at the cinema, and as a kid, I enjoyed it. But I'm not sure what I would make of it now, especially when we live in the world of like Wicked now, and that's like the big thing. Everybody loves Wicked. I don't know what I would make of it, to be honest.
I'll take Michelle Williams over those two broads in Wicked any day.
Next up, Sam Esmail, who directed Leave the World Behind and created Mr. Robot, has been set to direct a new sci-fi film called Tesseract, which is going to star Glenn Powell. Is set up at MGM, and it's going to start filming this summer.
Is Glenn Powell in every fucking movie?
That's
nowadays?
just what I was going to say.
And Pedro Pascal are in every movie.
Do you want to know a shock thing? This isn't the last time we're going to be talking about Glenn Powell or Sam Esmail. Because
golly.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Glenn Powell is that guy. I mean, he's got a new film out next month, I think, which actually looks pretty good.
Yeah,
but yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on that bit of news in general, and what do you think of Glenn Powell? Are you a fan?
He's just a guy. I mean,
yeah, but so is Tom Cruise. But everybody loves Tom Cruise.
But I just got done watching The Running Man, and I enjoyed it. The dude has no fucking charisma. He's like a sponge, you know. I mean, people made fun of like Arnold and Van Damme and shit back in the day, but at least they had a little more like facial expressions or something in their faces. I mean, he was not believable, you know, in The Running Man, like when he was mad and stuff like that. But he just looks like one of those like Hallmark, you know, with Lacey Chabert that they just pick out, like, you know. It's like, you know, like one day he's a lawyer, the next day he's like making donuts in a shop, and his shop's being taken over by bankers, you know. It's just like he looks like a soap opera actor, you know. He's not leading man material for me. I don't know. I mean, he's a good looking dude, but it's like I wouldn't say, I gotta go see that new Glenn Powell movie today.
And he's in Judd Apatow's new film, I think, as well.
Why not? Put him in.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyone else got any thoughts on Glenn Powell and this new film he's behind?
Not really. To be fair, I'm not really the biggest sci-fi person. I don't mind sci-fi, but it's not really a genre I go out my way to watch.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Andy or Pete?
Or Pete.
I quite like Glenn Powell. I think he is okay. I just don't think he's got the greatest roles as of yet. All the films he's picked have not been great and haven't showcased what he could do. I think he hasn't peaked no further than like Top Gun Maverick, though I quite liked him in Twisters. As for this new film, may give it a go. I have to wait and see what the trailer looks like, but it sounds interesting enough. But I do quite like Glenn Powell. He just hasn't picked the right project yet. And kind of similar with Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal's in everything, but again, whilst he's had some good TV moments, he hasn't had that movie moment yet to be like, yeah, he's really good.
He has got a big Oscar film coming out next year. That's filming at the moment for Fox Searchlight called Behemoth, which is directed. Pascal? Yeah, he's the lead. It's directed by Tony Gilroy. So that gives me some sort of faith that it could be quite good. Apparently, it's got 7 different composers, 2 of which are Hans Zimmer and James Newton Howard. So it's I think it's a film all about music. So could be interesting, that one, when it comes out.
Here's hoping it doesn't release at the same time as several other Pedro Pascal movies. Like
it'll come out on the same day as Doomsday, I bet you, or the weekend before Doomsday. That's what happened last year. There was like 3 Pedro Pascal films that came out within a few weeks of each other.
Yeah.
What do you think, Andy?
Glenn Pascal and Pedro Powell. Yeah, I just think Hollywood's trying to really make him a thing. Like we're trying to make him like the next big Hollywood star. And it hasn't quite worked yet. Not saying it's not going to work, but it just hasn't quite worked yet, given the stuff he's been in. I still think the best thing he's been in is Top Gun Maverick.
Great film.
By a country mile. But yeah, I'll still watch it because I actually really do want to check out that film that comes out next month that he's in, because I think that looks really intriguing. But yeah, I just think he's not quite there yet. He's kind of like what Chris Pratt was like 12 years ago when he was in everything, like Guardians of the Galaxy, Jurassic World. But
at least Chris had like, I was a big Parks and Recreation fan.
Yeah,
the sitcom he was in, he could do comedy. And you were just waiting for that role, do it. He has a presence on screen. Glenn Powell just looks like a lawyer, just like
yeah.
I don't know. I don't hate the man, and I've enjoyed the movies he's been in, but he just doesn't come across as a leading man to me.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Mark says Black Mass was a great movie. Depp was fantastic in that. He was indeed.
Yeah.
I need to watch that.
I think that's his last great role. I think. I don't think he's done. Obviously, because of everything that happened, that I think was the last like really good film he did. Like really good, great role he dug himself into.
We need a new good Johnny Depp film to come out.
That's what I mean. I'm hoping that he's going to be a good Scrooge, because obviously we've got the new Scrooge film out at Christmas this year. So I'm really hoping that he's like a really good dark Scrooge.
Yeah.
Drag Me to Hell was okay. Finale was shite though. I wouldn't know because I never got that far. The bloody Blu-ray stopped before I got there. So. And Mike saying, I believe Black Mass was a true story. It was indeed about as Kenny said, about Whitey Bulger. The story of how Sam Raimi named The Evil Dead. He made that on a shoestring and made millions.
Yeah.
Apparently, Glenn Powell was a teenage actor. He was in Spy Kids 3.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he was in that, and I think he was in The Dark Knight as well, weren't he?
I
Oh,
can't
he?
remember.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
he did have a small role, yeah.
Yeah, blink and you miss it role.
Yeah. Tom Cruise taught Powell how to fly and get his pilot's license. He's a pretty boy, to be honest, and sometimes there's more to accent than tan and teeth. Sydney Sweeney.
Well, it's amazing. I mean, I don't think too much of her either. You know.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
She's cast because of her features, unfortunately. The roles she gets aren't. I mean, I want to be careful what I say, but everybody knows what I'm thinking because everybody's probably thinking the same thing. She's there's
She's
a
got
reason.
a talent point, hasn't she?
She's a
Yeah.
beautiful girl, but then
Yeah.
again, like they casted Jennifer Lawrence, gorgeous, but she can act.
She can act. That's the difference.
Mm.
Sydney Sweeney's just there for the eye candy.
I mean, like you guys go to the movies a lot, and you're a lot young. You guys are a lot younger than me. Is there like a star out there today that you go, man, I can't wait to go see the blank blank movie? You know,
No.
coming out. No, there's none. You know, like when I was going to the movies regularly, it was like if Tom Hanks put out a movie, I was there Friday. Tom Cruise, I was there Friday. John Candy, I was there. You know, and the same with Sandra. I seen every
obviously.
Sandra Bullock opening. Julia Roberts, you know, Cameron Diaz. Those girls have a personality. These girls that are coming up now, they don't have like what's that girl Zendaya? The fuck, she's another sponge, you know. You know, it's like, and her boyfriend, Spider-Man. He
Tom
looks like
Holland, yeah.
yeah. It's like these guys have no like, I don't know. There's just something about like these people that they push in Hollywood today that just do nothing for me. That I can't, like when Kate Hudson came out, I was like, holy shit. You know, like when I first seen like Almost Famous, she had a presence about her, you know? And it was like, and then she made the great rom-coms with McConaughey. Even McConaughey, when McConaughey came out, there was something about him, you know? These people today, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm old, and it's just that I don't see it in these people today that I used to. You know, even in the 90s. You know, when you seen Angelina Jolie on screen, there was something about her that captivated you. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, true. Dave's here. Hello, Dave.
Hi,
Oh,
Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Mark says that's a great point, Kenny. There are not many movie stars anymore, just actors. Yeah, very true.
I do agree, to be fair.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave says I came in at the Sydney Sweeney bashing. Am I the only one who thinks she can act?
Prove it.
I mean, it might just have been what I've seen her in. To be honest, I might have just not watched the right things. But everything I've seen her in, she's just. I don't think, oh, she's the best thing. But then again, I've heard she's really good in this. Is it Christie? I've heard she's really good in that, and I've not seen that, so I can't comment on that.
Good.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. I think again, not got the right role for her yet.
Yeah.
It's and she wasn't bad in that Glenn Powell movie that I seen. Like
Anyone but you. Yeah, she was okay in that.
That was cute. I mean, if she's making money on that, hey, look at all the people that Sandra, you know, Julia Roberts, they did their rom-com, you know, movies until they bit into something like Aaron Brockovich, you know, or The Blind Side. You know, it's like there has to be something out there for these girls, you know, to you know delve into.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like Andy McDowell's daughter made that
Margaret Qualley.
Substance movie. Yeah, made that Substance movie. You know, and it's just like there are good roles out there. You just have to look for them, and these
Yeah.
girls, they're just not, you know, afforded the opportunity. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Tom Cruise is probably the last of the movie stars. He's definitely one of them.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
one of the last ones.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Right. Brad Pitt as well. Maybe
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, Spectre says Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys go back and watch, like, if you guys have Turner Movie Classics and they show you like the Oscars of like the 50s and the 60s, even the 70s, you know, even the 70s, you get De Niro, Pacino, Meryl Streep, Diane Keaton, you know, all these people that are dressed like in tuxedos, gorgeous gowns and stuff. Now you get the Oscars, they come in like fucking tennis shoes, tennis jacket, you know, like what's Amy Madigan was wearing a suit the other day at the Golden Globes, you know? And it's just like, I think they put too much into political stuff instead of just, you know, being glamorous for a night.
The
Yeah.
mystique of the celebrity isn't there anymore because you can follow them on social media.
Yes.
You know everything about them. Where's the
Mm.
days of when they were like a star? Now they just feel like anybody you see on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Don't get me wrong, it's definitely her assets that help her get these roles, and I'm not complaining one bit. I know that's one of the reasons that people watch them, I think, because they're looking to see it. But I've heard Euphoria is good for that, but I've not seen it myself. So I think that was her big breakthrough, I think.
Yeah, same with
Yeah.
Zendaya. She come out of that
Yeah.
as well. Quite a few people come out of that.
Like
Yeah.
he was Dave saying about her assets, okay? Another girl that I absolutely adore is Haley Atwell. She's a good actress. If you watched Agent
Yeah.
Carter, she was a very good actress. Okay. So it's just like if this little girl gets a role, you know, it like Ali, you said about Christy, the boxing movie she's in, that might be I'll watch it, but it's like it's just nothing that draws me into her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Mark also says Street, Day-Lewis, and Hopkins. Yeah, they're definitely of a higher pedigree, I would say.
Defo.
Ellery's here. Hello, Ellery.
Hi, Ellery.
Hello.
Ellery.
Good point, Kenny. I really like Kate Hudson. Fantastic. Sydney Sweeney was good in the film Reality. She needs better roles. Yeah, I've not seen Reality either. I saw they did another film called Winner, which is the same story, but it was with Amelia Jones and Zach Galifianakis. That I enjoyed. Interesting story. Yeah, Mike's saying watch the Oscars of the 50s, 60s on YouTube. Real movie stars.
Yep.
They did.
Yeah.
I think like must have been 20 odd years ago. They did this like sort of ceremony at the Oscars where they looked back at literally everyone that had ever won an Oscar before that was still alive.
Mm-hmm.
And you can watch the video on YouTube, and it's just insane the amount of talent on one stage. Like absolutely insane. Obviously, there's lots of them aren't with us anymore, but like you got like Sean Connery and Julia Roberts and all of them. Literally everyone that's ever won an Oscar. You got like Ernest Borgnine was on there, and like the old 50 stars that had won Oscars, like insane. But now if they did that, it would all be just the new ones, and you just be like, well, they're not really stars.
Right. I don't know.
Dave says, we know way too much about actors and actresses' personal lives and political views. Movie fans don't care. We just want good movies. Exactly.
Yep.
I tend to stay away
Yeah.
from looking at that on social media because I don't really care, to be honest.
No, it's not worth looking into. I do think like they need better scripts, they need better writers to make these better films. I think like with younger actors and actresses like Sydney Sweeney, Glenn Powell, they're probably hit the big time now, so they're taking anything they can get, and then probably in about 5 years' time they'll start to take the more better roles. Maybe well, that's what I hope anyway.
Yeah. They're the last of the larger-than-life actors that Hollywood was once full of. I think he's referring to Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
You can always rely on them to give you something entertaining.
Yeah, definitely.
Orson Welles said when pop stars arrived in the 60s and 70s was the death knell of the movie stars. Interesting.
He's not wrong.
Goes for directors who thought outside the box and created masterpieces for people to enjoy for decades. Now we get directors who try and imitate the legends of the past instead of making their mark.
Yep.
Yeah, I suppose you could say that, definitely, yeah.
I've always thought like this, we're only halfway through the decade. We've got another 5 years to go, but how many films can you name that will be remembered from the 2020s? I can barely think of 5.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
we
True.
talk about films from the 70s, 80s, 90s. Very handful. Top Gun Maverick, Godzilla -1. Very few films I can think of for this decade.
Yeah. I think last decade was definitely better than this decade, that's for sure.
2019 was incredible. It was a
Oh,
brilliant way to end the decade.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic.
I think Top Gun Maverick's the best film of the decade so far.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think it might be the best.
And if it wasn't for a superstar like Tom Cruise, it would have went to streaming.
Yeah.
I mean, that brought everybody back from COVID to go to the theater.
Yeah, 100%. Mark says, look at Grace Kelly, Audrey Hepburn, Katharine Hepburn, Spencer Tracy, Sidney Poitier, Paul Newman, and Robert Redford, just to name a lot more. A different time. Definitely, yeah. 100%. Don't have stars like that anymore. And the ones that we do have, unfortunately, they get into that age where we're losing a lot of them now. Like, obviously, we just lost Robert Redford. So,
yeah. Very sad loss.
Very sad stuff. Yeah.
Right, the next topic, which Star Wars fans rejoice. Kathleen Kennedy has officially stepped down from Lucasfilm this week, ending her reign of terror as the head of the studio. Yay! Let's all have a party. I don't know how much is. I doubt anything's going to change immediately with the Star Wars stuff we see in the next few years, because she probably had obviously creative control over that. But I think is it Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, I think, are going to be taking over now. Obviously,
Dave Filoni and a woman. I don't know who she is.
Oh, is it a woman as well?
She's taking over the business side of it. He's doing all the films.
I think he's done quite well with the TV stuff, but I just don't know how he's going to get on with doing the film stuff. That's the worries that I think you've got to have, because he's a TV guy. He's never done anything film related before. I don't know. Has he had a hand in The Mandalorian and Grogu, or is it entirely Jon Favreau? I'm not too sure.
I think it's Favreau and a partner.
Yeah, but I don't know. To me, the trailer for that looks like a extended episode of the series.
Mandalorian.
Yeah,
it doesn't look great.
No, I have more hope for Starfighter because it's Ryan Gosling and it's Sean Levy. So I don't know who's. I don't know who the biggest Star Wars fan is here. So I don't know who wants to raise their thoughts on this.
I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. I'm quite far behind, but I do like Star Wars still. It's that some films are pretty good, like the earlier ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll watch anything Star Wars, like that. The hell was that? The one with the broad Oshiwana?
Ahsoka.
Oh my god, that was terrible. I'll watch it, but I like The Mandalorian. I like what he does. I like how it's dark. I wish they would have done another Boba Fett.
Yeah, behind you.
Yeah, behind me.
Side.
The other side. There you go.
Yeah.
I wish they would have did another Boba Fett, and I like The Mandalorian. So,
The first 2 series of that were really good, to be fair.
Yeah.
I did enjoy that.
Yeah.
I dropped off at series 3. I think I've only seen the first 2
Right.
episodes of series 3, and
Yeah,
I never
so-
carried it on. Anyone else want to give any thoughts on that piece of news?
It's about time, I suppose. Star Wars, the fall from grace that has had since Disney's had it is unbelievable. It needs to be studied. It started off good, but like Last Jedi, Solo, Rise of Skywalker, specifically Rise of Skywalker, man, I have never seen something drop the ball so much. We shouldn't have had to wait like 6 years for a cinematic Star Wars stuff, but they've been churning out that Disney Plus stuff as well. Some of it's been good, definitely, but stuff like Acolyte was absolutely dreadful. It was. It is one of the worst things I've ever seen, and the cost of it was dreadful. I mean, Kathleen Kennedy's going, fair enough, it's good and that. She definitely needed to go, but I don't have much hope with Dave Filoni, to be honest. I think there's been some great moments in Star Wars. I think last year Andor, that season 2 of that was spectacular. That is probably the best thing Disney's done with Star Wars. It's incredible. It's mature storytelling, and it resonates so well. It is incredible, and I do wonder we will not get that sort of stuff with Filoni, because even though Kennedy had a lot of issues, she'd greenlit anything, and I don't think Andor would have been greenlit under Filoni. But here's hoping they actually keep to the plans that they've got and don't keep announcing 30 films and only release 1.
It's mad to think after the Rise of Skywalker came out, the amount of films they announced, and like there's like about 10 different films that have been announced. Because I think the one that was supposed to come after, was it Rogue Squadron? And then that got cancelled.
That got cancelled. There's a Rey movie in the works. I mean, who really wants that?
Yeah, nobody. Yeah, there's so many at the moment, but whether any of them actually happen, I have to wait and see. But Mark says, look at Nuremberg, a good movie, but go and watch Judgment at Nuremberg 1961, far, far better. I have that, I've not seen it yet though. As I have said before, guys, Star Wars and The Mandalorian are all westerns. That's why the western genre will never die. The Star Wars franchise is so diluted and ruined the whole concept. Fair enough.
It's 10 years too late, and the damage has been done, in my opinion.
Yeah. Next up was someone's going to say something then?
Oh no, I was just going to say with Kathleen Kennedy going, I'm happy she's going, but it's too late. It's just there's too much irreversible damage that's been done with Star Wars now. It's an absolute circus what Star Wars is, as opposed to what it should be.
It's a sad state of affairs to say that I'm not bothered about a new Star Wars film. What has this come to?
Yeah. Next up, everybody rejoiced because we're back on it. J.J. Abrams' The Great Beyond, starring Glenn Powell, has been dated for November this year, after the success of, well, I don't know how successful The Running Man was, but they obviously like the November release date for those sorts of films. Sounds interesting, from what I've read about what it's about. Got a really decent cast as well. So yeah, that one's good. And then also dated from Warner Brothers, Sam Esmail's new film. There you go. Told you it was linked. Which is called Panic Carefully and stars Julia Roberts. Has been dated for February next year. So we've got that to look forward to next year. You guys looking forward to either of those projects? Any thoughts on them at all?
Might check out the Julia Roberts one if it's any good.
Yeah, Kenny.
I like J.J. Abrams, so I will watch his movies. But it's let me see it.
Yeah, fair enough. Pete, anything?
Can't really say much until the trailers come out for these films, but
Yeah, very true.
they could be promising. But again, wait until the trailers.
Yeah, very true. What about you, Andy?
Yeah, I'm the same as Pete, and I need to sort of get a gist of what they're about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get excited about them. Yeah.
definitely. Yeah. Next up, another Warner Brothers film that was dated. This one I've put separate because it's actually interesting. Tim Miller's making a comeback after Terminator Dark Fate. And he is going to be directing a film called Shiver, and it's going to star Keanu Reeves, and it's coming out August 2027. It's described as a sci-fi thriller, but other than that, no other information has been released. What's your thoughts on Tim Miller making a comeback? Keanu Reeves in another film. Seems like Keanu Reeves is making a really big comeback as well. He's another one that's like sort of building his career up again. I would say I think he's picking the right projects, doing different things, because obviously he's gone from action and then he did comedy last year. He's got I won't mention it because it's Kenny's not so favorite person, directing a new film with him in, which is coming out this year. And obviously he's got Ruben Östlund's new film, who did Triangle of Sadness. He's in that as well. So got an interesting stuff coming up for him. But what are your guys' thoughts on this new film that he's decided to attach himself to?
Could be interesting. I do like Keanu Reeves as an actor, so yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Nice. What about you, Kenny?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot because I like Keanu.
Yeah.
So
what's your thoughts on Tim Miller as a director?
I really don't know his work too much.
The main things he did was Deadpool. He did the first Deadpool, and then he did the last Terminator film.
Yeah, he's not bad. I enjoyed all those movies. So
yeah, nice. What about you, Pete?
Terminator Dark Fate, it was all right, but again, it's a bit of a retread of the second film. It had a very interesting opening, but it didn't really live up to it
the whole way.
Yeah. Deadpool, great stuff. Yeah, I can't really say much to him as a director, but I'm sold enough with Keanu Reeves. I like him. He's enough to get me interested in a film. I do think he's one of the last sort of movie stars out there to make me interested in a film.
Yeah,
nice.
that's another person,
Yeah.
Hey, new Keanu movie's coming out. Let's go see that. I mean, after Speed, he had everybody hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, great film.
Yeah. Andy, have you got any thoughts on that one?
Kind of similar to the last one. I'll probably need to see a trailer, but
yeah,
I do like Keanu Reeves. Like, he is bankable.
Yeah. Dave says Keanu is one of those actors I'll watch in anything. He's probably the closest thing to a movie star.
Yep.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm the same. Oh, here we go. I don't know if Jim's still here. We've got to the sequel bit, the sequel portion, the last thing, sequel news of the week. Paul Feig, director of The Housemaid and The Simple, what's it called, Simple Favor and Spy, The Heat, Bridesmaids, all of those, has quietly been announced to be the director of Mamma Mia 3. Yay!
Oh God.
Go on, Kenny. I know you're looking forward to this one so much, aren't you?
I liked the first Mamma Mia, because Pierce Brosnan was in it.
Yeah, true.
The second one was just okay. That's something that you watch with your girl and just go, "Oh, it was great, wasn't it?"
Yeah.
But
what made me laugh about the second one was the fact that they wanted us to believe that Cher was old enough to be Meryl Streep's mum.
Yeah.
That just made me laugh. I'm like, what? Where on this planet? They're like 3 years apart. They were in a fucking film with each other in the 80s.
So good.
Yeah.
What? I'm laughing at it because I'm just realizing that right now, and I never got the distinction that they were so good together. Yeah, you're right.
Just odd. yeah, that whole film was just like
A fever
it
dream.
wasn't great. It was just, and the fact that this third one, apparently Meryl Streep's going to be in it again, and after the last one where she was going to be in it, and then it turned out she was dead the whole time. Are they going to do a fucking Dallas, and like the second one was just a fucking fever
Bobby's
dream?
in the shower.
Yeah. I don't know. They're guilty
What
pleasure.
other songs are they going to use? Are they going to use like?
Well, they said
like-
Amanda Seyfried said they'll just reuse the songs they've already used.
Oh my god!
Yeah, they're she's actually trying to. I'm almost certain that Sydney Sweeney's going to be in it. Yeah, I'm
One
almost
can
certain.
hope.
It's obviously they've been talking about it more and more on this press tour of The Housemaid, and that's how he got the job apparently, because she said why not, and he talked to the studio and they said, oh yeah, you'd be a good fit. And now they're trying to get she's saying, oh, you could just play my sister. She don't even have a fucking sister in the film. Like, on what planet? Or you could play my daughter. She's too old to be her daughter. What are they going to do? Like a 30-year time jump? I don't know. The first one, a lot of fun. The second one has its moments, but everything that was like flashbacks just didn't work. They needed to keep it in the present.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't enough Brosnan, was there, Kenny? There was just not enough Brosnan in
You're
that
right
second
about
one.
that.
Yeah, I just needed him to sing more for me. Like SOS, I needed him to just sing SOS to me, make me feel better. But yeah, does anyone care about a third Mamma Mia film?
No.
And are you glad about the director if you do care?
I believe it's in all first one, to be honest. I love
Fair
Abba's music, but I cannot stand the film, what I saw of it. So, yeah, I have no interest, unfortunately.
Fair enough. What about you, Pete?
I've seen both the films. They're fine for what they are. They're not my forte. I can't believe they're doing a third one. Yeah. A Mamma Mia trilogy. I didn't have that on my 2026 bingo card.
Star Wars Original 3 or Mamma Mia Original 3? Oh, there's a tough decision there.
I honestly don't think that. I don't know how quick it's going to happen. I don't even think there's a script for it yet. I think they're just all talking. I think it's been greenlit, and they're all talking about it.
For the first two,
Well, true. Yeah, they just
you
made
just
it up
got a
as they
whole
went.
bunch of them, got them all drunk, and hey, let's sing ABBA songs.
Yeah,
You know? I'm surprised there ain't a Cliff Richards a movie for you guys out there.
yeah.
Now, I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He had.
But-
I'm telling you, he's only had like in America. He had 3 big songs here in America.
Wow.
Yeah, he had the "Dreaming," "I'm Dreaming," "Dreaming of Me and You." The one he sang with Olivia Newton-John.
I can't even remember that one off the top of my head.
No,
He's
I
done so
can't.
many
Yeah.
songs. He's
Yeah.
It was a good song. And then he had "Witchy," "I'm a Devil Woman."
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're his 3 hits in America, and that's all
What
you
about
hear.
Summer Holiday? We're
no.
all going on a summer holiday.
Nope.
And his Mistletoe and Wine is Christmas songs.
Oh
He actually
yeah.
does have. He actually does have some all right Christmas songs. Like there's 2
Yeah,
that are
I
all right. Like Saviour's Day is
Saviour's
really
Day.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
I
a
like that.
Savior's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they're the only 3 songs that we know here in America. Because I was watching, I think Big Paulie's like, and he went to like the calendar store. He buys a new calendar store every year, and they had Cliff Richard calendars. I'm like, get the fuck! He hasn't been relevant here since 1979.
He has a calendar every year. It's always a yearly
Is that-
tradition.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, that's funny.
But for the people that aren't fans of Mamma Mia, thankfully it won't be coming for a while because Paul Feig's doing the Housemaid sequel in a few months, so that'll probably take up a lot of his
That's
time
kind of
now.
sequel. Wow.
I mean,
Yes, it was greenlit last week, and they're turning it around really fast.
it's It's Mamma Mia, isn't it? You can only sustain giving a shit for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Did you hear the you're behind on it's behind there's a delay on Graham Norton, isn't there, for you, Kenny, in the States?
Yeah, he doesn't come back until March.
Oh wow, because there was one of our comedians over here, Dawn French. I don't know if you know her.
Oh, I like her. Yeah.
Yeah, she was on and she was talking about how they wanted her for Mamma Mia, and she auditioned for Mamma Mia. They said, "Oh yeah, you'll be great for the Julie Walters part,
Oh,
obviously the
okay.
comedic relief." So they said, "All you've got to do is be able to put a few tunes together, just sing a bit." So she goes in to this big, massive building to basically do an audition for the music person, and she goes in and she's like singing all on one note the whole time. And when she goes in, everybody's like all staring at her and like they're all so happy to see her and all that. Like, but when she's on her way out, they've all got like their heads in their desk and avoiding eye contact. And apparently she'd only just got out of the building and her agent rang her and said, "Yeah, I don't think it's for you, is it?"
Wow.
So she never got the part and went to Julie Walters. But they wanted her for it. It was just her singing let her down.
Oh wow, that's.
I'll be back in a minute, guys. I just got to go to the toilet quickly.
That's
Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting bit of trivia there.
Yeah, they're delaying that because of they're showing the Olympics are coming up
Okay.
in a couple weeks, so they have like a trials on there.
Yeah.
So
Mark says, "Mamma Mia 3, Jesus no. Mamma Mia, here we go yet again." Because the last one was Here We Go Again, so this one will be Here We Go Yet Again. Oxy ABBA. ABBA were dead in the 90s, then some silly band did a few covers, and then we had the ABBA revival and all the crap after that. Were ABBA in Live Aid?
I don't think so. I don't remember them there.
No, that's what it said. ABBA were dead, that's why they weren't in Live Aid. Yeah, Summer Holiday, Cliff Richard, Devil Woman. And Jim says Devil Woman was the only song I ever heard from him.
Dreamin' was a big song. That it was like in the early 80s, and then suddenly, that's it. Suddenly,
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
world's in motion. There you go. I knew that was going to bother me because we were like, me and my brother were huge Olivia Newton-John fans at that point.
Yeah, Cliff Richard is the record for having a hit single in 7 consecutive decades.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wired for Sound's not a bad song.
Yeah.
If you've ever heard that. It's very, very cheesy, but very 80s.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
Wired for Sound.
Wired for Sound. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Is like Engelbert Humperdinck.
Let me know and go, it was fucking shit.
No, you know what? No, because like Jim brought up Engelbert Humperdinck.
I like Engelbert Humperdinck.
Engelbert, man, let me tell you, he's coming into my town. Yeah, after the lovin', tell me quanto.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. My mom listened to Engelbert Humperdinck when I was a kid. You know, and it's like I'm 7 listening. So I sing you to sleep after the loving. I'm like, I'm 7. What the hell's that, Mom?
Yeah. Mark says Engelbert, great star, Jim. My fellow Welshman Tom Jones is the best.
Oh yeah,
I love Tom Jones in Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
Good film, Mars Attacks. Yeah, I like that.
Right, that's the end of the comments. We'll move on to our last topic. Kenny, you'll like this.
Oh, good.
I decided we're going to. No, we've done. I think we've already done that, haven't we?
Oh.
I'm sure we've already done that before.
Oh.
You can if you want to incorporate her somehow, you can though.
I will.
We're just going to continue what we were doing last week because it gave us good recommendations. But we could go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was phenomenal.
I know, Andy, you were going sort of the start last week, like 2000. I don't know if you want to flip it this week and do like 2009, 2008.
Yeah, sure. I'll have to just jump off and then jump back on because I need my phone to look at my letterboxd.
Yeah, that's all right.
So yeah, I'll come out and I'll be back on in a minute.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
tell
basically,
I was going to say,
yeah,
tell the other guys.
basically for you, Pete and Scott, basically what we just did last week is we were recommending to each other underrated films that came out in the 2000s.
Oh,
So
okay.
any sort of film that you think nobody talks about anymore, that just came and went, that you think deserves more appreciation, and we just were rattling them off, and we ended up with like 3 pages. Well, I ended up with like 3 full pages full.
Yeah, my phone was.
Yeah. So I think we'll just do that again. We'll just go around in a circle. Although I can't really look because I'm on my phone, so you guys can just go because I've already given some anyway before. But just go around and you can look on the internet, you can look on Letterboxd or any that you just know of. You're more than welcome to look for as well. But yeah, it went well last week. I think everyone enjoyed it last week, so we'll see how we get on this week. We ended up having like an hour, it felt like an hour's conversation on food,
Yeah.
didn't we? Which was quite nice. But yeah, we'll wait for Andy to come back and we can get started with that one. If you guys want to get ready as well. If you want
Is
to.
there any year in 2000s or just
Any film from the any film from the 2000s. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I would look as well, but because I'm on my phone, it'll just mess it up if I keep going out and in from my Letterboxd. But yeah, I mean, whilst we're waiting, I can see if I can see any in my collection that I've not already mentioned. I'm gonna go for Kenny. This one's for Kenny. I'm gonna go with Premonition.
Yeah.
Because that's a really underrated film.
That's a good one.
If you've not seen that, she's great in that, Sandy.
Yes, she is.
But
I think
it's
that was
like
the first time I've seen Gosling.
Is he in that?
I think so.
Or is that no? That's Murder by Numbers, isn't it?
Oh, that's Murder by Numbers. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Murder by Numbers is a good one
That's
too.
good as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's also underrated 2000s film. Have you ever seen? Have you? Well, I'm asking a stupid question. Divine Secrets of the Aya Sisterhood.
I went to see that just to see her in the movie.
Yeah.
You know,
she's not in it much. Is it? Is she from memory?
No, it was like when I seen the Brad Pitt movie, the Train. It's like Sandra was in it, but she was in it for like a sneeze.
Oh, Bullet Train. Yeah,
Bullet Train.
Yeah.
And Jim and my buddy Sean started laughing. He goes, she wasn't like in the credits, but it said and Sandra Bullock. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, she was in it, for a favor because Brad Pitt did that movie she did with The Lost World.
Oh yeah, The Lost City. Yeah,
Lost City. I'm sorry. Yeah, Lost City. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was fun. I was gonna say All About Steve because that gets hated on so much, and
I don't know why it gets hated on. I think it's a fun movie. I don't like her as a blonde though.
Yeah, but she's crazy in that film.
Yeah, she can be crazy anytime she wants to be around me.
Yeah, Kenny's on her list.
Oh, she is the top of my list.
She's got I mean the list of like she's got a list of people that aren't allowed within 10 feet of her. Kenny's on that list.
Oh no, I wouldn't hurt her or anything like that. I just think she's absolutely fucking stunning.
Who is this?
Sandra Bullock.
Oh yeah, definitely. No questions there. Yeah, she's stunning. Oh yes.
If Kenny wants a real good time, he'll chuck on Ocean's 8 because it's also got Sarah Paulson in. So
these guys don't know about my Sarah. You guys know who Sarah Paulson is, right? The actress.
Yeah.
She plays for the other team. Okay, that's that's fine. That's okay. That's her prerogative. Okay, but there's something about her. She's got this lisp that I like when she talks. It's so fucking sexy, dude. If you guys are listening to her, it's like so. Pop up. There was a talk show here in America called Craig Ferguson Show. Just go on YouTube and just put in Sarah Paulson on Craig Ferguson. he wanted so bad to nail her and turn her back, because he's just like flirting with her the whole time. But there's that lisp. Oh my God, she's like so incredibly sexy. Yeah.
But
thanks for that,
yeah.
Ollie.
Premonition
Making me
is
like
great.
a creep.
If you like a good like sort of thriller with a twist, watch Premonition. That's great. If you guys haven't seen that,
Premonition's a good one.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
heard of that. I haven't seen it though.
Yeah. Or the Miss Congeniality. Well, the first one's fun. The second one's not as good. The first one's
Yeah,
fun.
I've seen that.
Yeah. Can't think of any other noughties films with her in. Sorry, Kenny. Not any really underrated
Sandra?
ones. Underrated ones, yeah.
While you were sleeping.
That's 90s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Then
Is that
Underrated
underrated?
90s one is Speed 2. I do like her in that.
I do too.
Oh yes, finally someone who likes her in it.
I like that movie overall.
Same here.
Yeah, I never understood the hate with that movie. If
Yeah.
it wasn't called Speed 2, it would have been okay.
Exactly.
But I like that movie. Defoe is crazy with the leeches and shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I just like it. And she, man.
Yeah,
I had, I'm not kidding you, for 2 years on my old computer, I had the screenshot of her on the net in the bikini, like as my screensaver.
That is a
Nice.
very good screensaver to have.
Good golly. Man.
In Love and War's good.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
I like that one, yeah. It's Richard Attenborough as well.
Yeah, and Time to Kill. Time
Oh,
to
yeah.
Right, Phil.
She's been in a lot of good films.
Mm.
All of them are good for Kenny, though.
Yeah, I just she's the one. You guys, I probably never heard this story before, but I'll tell you because I've told Ollie this before. I seen her. We went to see Demolition Man. Okay, and when I first seen her, I turned to my brother. I said, "Who the hell is that girl?" And we're like in a crowded theater and stuff, and everybody wants to see like Snipes and I was just fascinated by her. And my buddy Brian looks and goes, "Why? Who are you fascinated with?" I said, "Who the hell was that broad? The brunette in that." And so we went and we pulled. It wasn't like today where you could pull out your phone. It was 94, 95, something like that. And we had to go get a newspaper to find out who Sandra Bullock was. I've been infatuated with her ever since. My friends make fun of me. She goes, all these new girls, pretty girls out there. I'm like, nope, Sandra.
In case you thought you were missing anything, Andy, we've just been talking about Sandy B for the last 10 minutes.
It was just me talking about Sandra and Sarah Paulson.
Nothing wrong with that, I guess.
Not for Kenny.
Yeah, not for me. I'll have to take a shower after this.
Right. So we'll just go around clockwise. So Kenny, do you want to go first with your first one?
Sure.
Let's try and balance this somewhere.
I'm trying to bring up ones that we haven't talked about. The Squid and the Whale, 2005 movie, Noah Baumbach movie.
Yeah, I've got that. I've not seen it though. I've heard it's good.
Very good movie.
Nice. Scott, do you want to go next?
Yeah, sure. I'm going to go with a music biopic from 2009. I think it was Notorious, obviously about Notorious B.I.G. That's a really good one. I always really enjoyed that. And I think out of all the music biopics, it's probably one of the ones that gets talked about the least. But I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think it's one of the better ones.
Definitely, yeah. Andy?
So we go in for like early sort of 2010s, or just
if you've got I count that. Yeah, I don't mind whatever you've got.
taking ages for my phone to load here, but
That's right.
Tell you what, go round again and come back to me.
Yeah. All right, no problem.
Yeah.
Pete, you got one?
I'm going to say Harry Brown starring Michael
yeah.
Caine.
Oh yeah.
Really
That's
good
a really
film
good
there. And I'm pretty certain, what's his name? Jack O'Connell's in it from.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, great little film.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, very good, that one. Kenny, have you got your next one?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Eat, Pray, Love.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, that is a good one, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Pete's gone.
Yeah, I think his internet was playing up.
Internet's really bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Andy, have you found yours yet?
Okay, let's go. Okay, I'll go sort of 2008 with Soul Men.
Okay. Is that the Bernie Mac one?
Bernie Mac and Samuel L. Jackson. That's
Oh,
a pretty
nice.
fun movie.
Yeah, I need to see that one.
Yeah. Nice. Pete, have you got your next one?
Yeah, it's a TV movie, but a movie nevertheless. Dead Set. It's written by Charlie Brooker, who did Black Mirror. Set basically like a zombie apocalypse, but everybody's inside a Big Brother house. So zombie apocalypse is happening outside, but these people are still stuck in a Big Brother house. It's a lot of fun and some great writing and some really good cast in that one.
Nice stuff. Nice. Kenny, what's your next one?
A movie called City Island with Andy Garcia, Julia
nice.
Martinez.
Good cast. Who was it last week that kept recommending them? Was it Stacey?
Yeah, man. Where
She's
is
not here this
Stacy
week.
today?
Yeah.
My
She's not-
goodness.
Yeah.
She was
Odd
good,
that she's
wasn't
not
she,
here.
Andy? With
She
her
had
Yeah.
recommendations?
He's knocking out some humdingers. Yeah.
Yeah.
We missed you today, Stacy.
Yeah. She'll probably leave a comment saying something afterwards. She usually does.
Oh, okay.
Scott, what's your next one?
I'm going to go with actually another music biopic that I really enjoyed. Control, which is about Joy Division, which is fantastic. Absolutely love that one.
Yeah, definitely. Andy, what are you going to go for next?
I'm going to go with a comedy with Sean William Scott called Gary the Tennis Coach.
I've heard of that.
I've never heard of this one before.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've like seen it on Prime or something. Gary the Tennis.
I don't know if the brightness of my phone. I'll turn it down. Hang on, but that's the cover for it. Hang on. I think my phone's too bright. Hang on.
Yeah. Oh, that looks great. Okay.
I've definitely not seen that.
Never heard of that one.
No.
That looks fun.
I think in America it's called Balls Out.
Oh,
Gary,
okay.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I quite enjoy it.
Nice. Pete, what's your next one?
A bunch of amateurs that came out in late 2000s. Stars Burt Reynolds, a washed-up American action star. He comes to the UK to do like a production of King Lear. He thinks it's going to be a lavish affair, but no, it's just like a charity gig. And he mixes up with like some great British actors like Derek Jacobi, Melda Staunton, and Samantha Bonds. And it's a nice little pleasant Sunday afternoon drama.
Nice. Kenny?
What was that called again, Pete?
A Bunch of Amateurs.
Oh, sorry.
Bunch of
amateurs. Thanks.
Yeah.
Kenny?
All right. My next one up is a movie 2008 called Trans-Siberian with Woody Harrelson.
Oh, yeah.
And Ben Kingsley.
Nice. Scott, what are you going for next?
There's a good cop film in the late 2000s. I think it was 2009. Called Brooklyn's Finest. That's a really underrated film from the late 2000s. Yeah, it's got a good cast in it. That one.
Yeah. Andy?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with another late 2000s comedy called Fired Up.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that one to me last week, didn't you?
Yeah, it's like about these two football guys who want to just score with girls, so they enter like a cheerleading school just so they can spend time with girls. Like that's the poster for it. But it is a really
That
funny
looks
movie.
familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely seen that cover.
And Pete, what's your next one?
Music biopic Telstar, the Joe Meek story. It's about the song Telstar, but it's more about the record producer Joe Meek. It's a really interesting character study. Bloody heartbreaking film. It is a pretty brutal end, and unfortunately, it has a bit of James Corden in it, but thankfully, he isn't obnoxious in it.
Yeah, I don't like James Corden.
Yeah, I don't know many people that do, to be honest.
That is very true. That is, yeah.
Kenny, what are you going for next?
My next one is a really good movie called War Inc. with
John Cusack.
John Cusack, yeah, Marissa Tomei. I really enjoyed that movie.
Isn't Dan Aykroyd in that as well?
I believe so. I just remember Marissa Tomei being in it.
Yeah. Nice. Scott, what are you going for next?
I'm gonna go with a war film from the early 2000s with Bruce Willis called Tears of a Son. I thought that was a really
it's a good
film.
one.
Yeah. What about you next, Andy?
I'm going to go with a film called Exam.
Okay.
If anyone's heard or seen of it, but it's like a group of people. They enter this room for this like really really sort of high-paying job that they go for an interview for, but the examiner tells them you can't make any mistakes in it, or you will be evicted from the room. And all of them are trying to figure out what it is, how to sort of solve it. But it is really interesting. That's the poster for it. But it all takes place in one room, but it's a really good film. Yeah.
Awesome.
Great
Nice.
That sounds pretty good, that, to be fair.
Pete?
The satirical comedy In the Loop with Peter Capaldi by Mano Iannucci from Death Stalin director. It's really funny. It is. Peter Capaldi has an insult saying somebody looks like the Razorhead baby, which is still funny.
Yeah. That character just cracks me up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will just preface, we're going to go until 1:30, and then we'll check the comments, and then we'll probably call it a night. Just because otherwise we could just be going on forever and ever and ever.
That's cool, no worries.
Kenny, what do you want to go for next?
My next one's a really underrated true crime movie. It's called 50 Dead Men Walking.
I've heard of that one, actually.
Ben Kingsley, Jim Sturgis, Rose McGowan's in it. Really good. It's a little bit long. If they cut maybe about 15-20 minutes off of it, it would have been really good. But it's kind of like in the preference of Kill the Irishman. If you ever seen that one.
I've heard. Yeah, that's Val Kilmer, isn't it?
No, it was poor man passed away.
Or was it Christopher Walken in it as well?
I think so. I can't remember the cast. I'll look that up.
Nice. Scott, do you want to go next?
Yeah, well, I'm going to go for an underrated cop sort of like drama from the early 2000s called The Narc. I thought that was a really good cop drama. That really underrated.
I'm pretty sure. Didn't we start the last one with
That was one of my picks. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
that's such a
Nice.
great movie.
It is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. Nice. Andy, what have you got next?
it's another comedy, one of these ones that wouldn't be made today, but it's got Denise Richards and Chris Pratt in it. It's called Deep in the Valley. You can tell by the poster, like it wouldn't be made today.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just one of those daft teen sex comedies. It's not a great one. Christopher McDonald's in it as well, but
Oh, nice.
I just think it's funny. Yeah.
Pete, what do you want to go for next?
The first straight to DVD Hellraiser film, Hellraiser Inferno. Of all the Hellraiser films, bar two, this is probably the second best sequel. It is great. It's like a detective drama. It is with some really cool supernatural elements. Yeah, Pinhead doesn't pop up a lot, but it's a really good little thriller. It is.
Nice.
Nice. And Kenny?
I'm going to go with one. You guys probably heard of this one before. Definitely, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds and Rachel Weisz.
Yeah. Nice. Scott?
I'm going to go with a thriller from the early 2000s. Sort of got horror elements in it as well. It's called Frailty, directed by Bill Paxton. Yeah, that's a great one.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, loved it.
Nice. What are you going to go for next, Andy?
It's a movie called Love Hurts with Richard E. Grant and Carrie Ann Moss.
I've actually got that. I've got that in the poll to watch, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like Carrie Ann Moss plays his wife and she leaves him, and it's about him trying to sort of figure out how to start dating again.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. There's the poster for it again.
Yeah.
That does look familiar, that cover, to be fair.
I tell you what, another underrated Richard E. Grant film, Jack and Sarah. That's great.
Yeah.
With Judi Dench, Ian McKellen, Eileen Atkins. Is it Samantha Mathis?
Possibly.
What's the girl's name? Yeah, I think it's her. Yeah.
It's like it's about his he's trying to raise his daughter, isn't he? Because his wife's just passed away.
Yeah. Great soundtrack in that as well. Got like Lighthouse Family, Simply Red, Massive Attack. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good underrated one. Pete, what do you want to go for next?
The Disappearance of Alice Creed. That's a pretty fun little action thriller with Gemma Arterton. Not the greatest, but still pretty fun. It's got a good British cast in it.
Nice. Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's any that I can pull, but I've probably shown them in my recommendations before. Not 2000s, but an underrated 90s film is Fearless with Jeff Bridges.
Yes.
That one, yeah.
That's really underrated. I do enjoy that, where he's in a plane crash and he comes like away unscathed, but he's also like not scared of anything.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where he's allergic to strawberries, but he'll eat strawberries. Like, yeah, it's a great film and great use of that scene when she asks him like for proof that it wasn't her fault, and he just pummels into a wall in a car, and you got the U2 song on in the background. Oh, that's it's such a great film. So yeah, I'm gonna recommend that one. Kenny, what do you want to go for?
Next one up is a very odd romantic comedy with Ben Kingsley. It's called You Kill Me.
You Kill.
You Kill Me. See if you can see.
That's not the one with Tia Leone in, is it?
That's the one with Tia Leone.
That's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
Luke Wilson, Dennis Farina, Bill Pullman.
Oh, no, good cast.
Yeah, definitely.
Good movie.
Yeah. What do you want to go for next, Scott?
I'm gonna go with a film that Denzel Washington was in called John Q. Thought that was a really good
Oh yeah,
thriller
that's
from
good.
the early 2000s.
Yeah. Andy, what do you want to go for next?
Yeah, another terrible teen sex comedy, but again, one I enjoy, called American Virgin with Rob Schneider. That's the poster.
I love Rob Schneider. So
yeah, he's like a sleazy sort of strip club owner or something like that. But yeah, it's like this girl who wants to like not have sex before marriage, but everything's like around us, like sort of tempting him. But yeah, it's not a great film, but I enjoyed it.
Nice.
Andy, you've seen Deuce Bigelow, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fun films. I think the first one's probably the best.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pete, what do you want to go for next?
Sexy Beast with Ray Winstone.
Oh, it's
Brilliant
good.
crime
Yeah.
thriller. It is Ben Kingsley, Ian McShane. I think the film's only like about 80 minutes and it flies by. What a fantastic film.
Yeah, definitely. One that I'm going to go for next is Shall We Dance, which is in of itself a remake of a Chinese or Japanese film from the 90s. But it's this one stars Richard Gere, Susan Sarandon, and Jennifer Lopez. Really good, like sort of early noughties rom-com about like a everyday businessman that drives on the subway home every day, but he sees a dance class on the subway, and one day he gets off and he sort of wanders in there and he gets involved in this dance class with different group of people. And yeah, really good film. Kenny's obviously seen that one.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. What do you want to go for next, Kenny?
All right. Next one is probably, you guys never heard of this one, but I did see it. It is now streaming on Tubi. It's called Agoria with Rachel Weisz.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking long strog, but it's a pretty good movie.
Like a biblical film or something, like
yeah, it's
Romans
a period piece, like gladiators and stuff like that. But it's like 2 hours and 15 minutes, and it's just like, dude, couldn't have wrapped that up a little bit?
Yeah, nice. Scott, what do you want to go for next?
I'm gonna go with a sports drama based on a true story. I think it's about ice hockey team called Miracle with Kurt Russell. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
really good one.
Nice. Yeah.
Scott, if you want a good one, Mystery Alaska with
What's
Russell
it called?
Crowe.
Sorry?
Mystery Alaska.
I'll add that to my watch list. Thank you.
With
that's a good
Russell
film.
Crowe. Yeah, that's a very good film.
Burt Reynolds as well.
Yeah.
Andy, what do you want to go for next?
I'm going to go with a film called The Experiment. I don't know if anyone's heard or seen of that.
Is that the Adrian Brody one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 20 people sign up for this experiment, as the film says, so they put them in a prison, and they say half of them are going to be prisoners and half of them are going to be guards, and they have to sort of get along with each other. It starts off all right at first, but things start to get worse and worse and worse as it goes on.
It's like the Stanford prison experiment.
Yeah.
The same thing. What? Yeah, it's the same thing.
Put it in my watch list.
Nice. Pete, what do you want to go for next?
It's quite brutal in parts.
Is it brutal in parts? Nice. I'll add that to the list. For me, be a Korean gangster film called A Bittersweet Life. I think it came out in second sight a couple of years ago. That's a really cool little gangster film, and it also stars the guy who's in the new Park Chan-wook film. Really good.
Lee Byung-hun.
That's the guy.
Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna go for one again. I think it's mid to late 90s, but it's got a great cast. It's called Playing by Heart. It's got Sean Connery, Gina Rowlands, Angelina Jolie, Gillian Anderson, Ryan Philippe. there's loads more in it. Just those are the ones that came off the top of my head. But it's sort of like one of those stories where it's like all these different people living their lives, and it's all to do like with romance and stuff. But they all like sort of come together in a way at the end. Like they're all linked. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I thought great cast. Just good seeing all those actors, because it's a very, very early role for like Angelina Jolie and Ryan Philippe before they were like huge. Although I wouldn't say Ryan Philippe ever was really that huge. He had some good films though. But yeah, that's my next one.
Always liked Ryan Philippe in Core Intentions. I think that's a really good
Yeah,
film.
he's great in that. Yeah. Kenny, what do you want to go for next?
All right, this is an early 2000s movie, and it's called View from the Top. With
Oh, the Gwyneth Paltrow. Yeah, that's great.
That's a great film.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like that one. Scott, what do you want to go for next?
I'm actually going with quite an odd choice here, but I'm going to go with an animated film from mid 2000s, one that I used to love watching when I was a kid. Robots. I think that's a really underrated animated film. Yeah, and a PS2 game
underrated
as well. Yeah, I used to love the game as well. I think that's a really underrated game.
Totally
Definitely.
right.
Yeah, love it.
Andy, what do you want to go for next?
I'm going to go with a vampire film called Stakeland.
Oh, I've heard of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good. It's not your usual vampire film, but yeah, I really enjoy it.
Nice. Pete, what do you want to go for next?
Most of the sequels in this series are rubbish. Normally, the only one you need to watch is the first one, but I do get a kick out of Highlander Endgame because it brings in Adrian Paul from the TV series. You've also got Donnie Yen in it. It's a fun film. It is.
It is a fun movie.
Nice. My next one I'm going to go for is a film called The Rewrite.
Yeah.
Which is Hugh Grant and Marissa Tomei. Basically, he's like a failing writer, so he goes to work at this like local, things like a public college, as a teacher. And when he's there, he meets Marissa Tomei's character, and they sort of fall in love. It's got J.K. Simmons, Alison Janney's in it as well. Really good, nice little film it is. I've seen it a few times now. Just really pleasant watch, I think. I'm sure you've seen that one, Kenny, haven't you?
No, I haven't. That's why
You
I
haven't?
wrote it down. No.
You definitely. That's up your street, definitely. What do you want to go for next, Kenny?
All right, I'm going to go right up that genre. Addicted to Love with Meg Ryan, Kelly Preston, and Matthew Broderick.
Nice. I think I've got that one actually.
Is that the one where he's a movie producer or a director or something like that?
I think so. Yeah, it's yeah. And you hear the Robert Palmer song like about 4 or 5 times during the movie. But yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's a different film, but yeah, I remember now. Yeah, which one it is. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you want to go for, Scott?
I'm going to go with an underrated Spielberg film. His adaptation of War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. I think that's a really fun film.
It's great.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Andy, what do you want to go for next?
Yeah, I'm going to go with another comedy with Topher Grace called Take Me Home Tonight.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's so good.
It's such an underrated gem of a comedy film. Really, really enjoy it.
Nice. What about you, Pete? What's your next one?
Next one is a fun little romp that I actually thought came out in a different decade, but it didn't. It's Swordfish, and yeah, it's a blast.
That's a good one.
That cracks Andy up.
I know why. Fair play, Pete. Fair play.
we'll go around once more. But yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention as well. There's a specific reason. I don't know if Andy was here, but there's a specific reason I chose this film as one of my recommendations. Andy knows why it is.
Do I?
Yeah, you got very blank then at the end. It's got one of the greatest endings ever.
Oh God!
You
No, it
don't
doesn't.
want me to do it for you, do you?
No, I've got the gist. Holy fucking hell!
Oh, but getting back to the point, my last recommendation is Rat Race.
Yes.
That's a good film.
No,
But
because it's the same reason.
ending specifically. Gotta be the
Fucking
ending
hell,
specifically,
quite
though.
nosedive.
Oh, it's a shame Sam's not here because I'd get him to do a rendition. I'm not gonna put you through torture though. Don't worry, Andy. I won't sing it.
Thank you.
I won't do it to you. Kenny, what do you want to go for?
This is a very funny movie. It's called You Again, 2010 movie.
Oh yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh my god, yeah, that's so good.
Betty White's great in that.
Yeah. And you have Hall & Oates at the end, saying "You make my dream come true." So there ain't nothing better than that.
Yeah, good choice. Scott, what do you want to go for?
It's quite an underrated comedy film from the late 2000s called Good Luck Chuck with Jessica Alba. That's quite funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do enjoy that one.
Nice. And Andy?
I'm going to go with another Sean William Scott film, but it's not a ha-ha comedy film, but it was directed by Courtney Cox, and it's called Just Before I Go. That's the poster for it.
Oh yeah, I've seen the poster for that. Yeah,
but yeah, it's a bit more of a serious film because he plays someone who got bullied at school and he goes back to like confront his bully.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
But there's other things going on as well in it that are quite dark. It's like got quite a dark subject matter with like suicide and stuff. But
right,
it sounds depressing, but it is actually a fun movie to watch.
Yeah.
Sean William Scott is actually a really good actor, to be fair.
Yes, he is.
He is. Yeah.
Like when he was on fire with the American Pie films and Road Trip and stuff like that, like I'm all over that.
Did you guys get the last season of
Lethal
Weapon?
Yeah, on ITV.
I thought he was fantastic in that show.
I did too. Yeah. Good replacement.
There's somebody that Hollywood should get behind and have him do more movies because I think he's very good. Goon was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
And like Andy said, he can do comedy and he can do drama.
Yeah. Sure.
That's a really good one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like him. Like even the that was it Southland Tales he was in?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to see that.
Yeah.
The Rundown with The Rock.
The Rundown.
Yeah. Pete, what do you want to go for next?
I'll probably go with Insomnia by Chris Nolan. I really enjoyed that one. Never hear a lot of people talk about that one in all his best films, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. Great two leads with Al Cappuccino and Robin Williams as well.
Yeah, nice. Right, we'll go around once more and then we'll finish with the comments. So my last one is going to be The Best of Me with James Marsden and Michelle Monaghan.
Oh, that's a good film. Yeah.
Yes, and it's got a very good twist. Well,
yeah,
you know, like, well, I don't know if you. I suppose it is a twist, but I did like it. It was really good. I love those sorts of films. If you know me, you know I'm a sucker for a Nicholas Sparks adaptation, and that might be next to A Walk to Remember. Also, shout out to that film. Might be my favorite of his adaptations. Over The Notebook, I would put it. So yeah, that's my last one. What's your last pick, Kenny?
Another rom-com, When in Rome, with Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
And Josh Duhamel. I'm not too much on Josh Duhamel, but You can give me Kristen Bell any time of the week.
And Danny DeVito's in that, isn't he?
Yep.
Uh,
And Angelica Houston's in it too.
Oh, nice. Nice. What's your last pick, Scott?
They are sort of like really well liked comedy films, but I do also know a lot of people haven't actually seen them, which is a shame because I think they're absolutely hilarious, and that's going to be all with Harold and Kumar films. They are so good. Like,
Yeah.
it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, definitely. What's your last pick, Andy?
So, kind of sticking with a theme of sort of Jack O'Connell at the minute, with how like people are really loving him in villainous roles and stuff. I'm gonna go with a movie called Starred Up.
That's good.
I've heard
Yeah,
that's
that's
good,
really
yeah.
good.
If anyone's seen it, that is a great prison film. Yeah, that's the poster for
It's
it.
called Start.
I remember it being pretty
Start Up,
brutal.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really brutal movie
Mm.
because it's set like obviously like British prisons and stuff like that, but it's a great performance from him.
Yeah, he's great in that. Yeah,
Nice.
that's a
And
good
what's your
choice.
what's going to be your final pick, Pete?
What's the actor again, Andy?
Jack O'Connell.
Jack O'Connell. Okay, thank you.
What's your last pick, Pete?
I'm going to go with Son of Rambo with Will Poulter from the late 2000s.
Oh, I've heard that's good.
That's a really fun little comedy drama. These kids make their own little lo-fi action movie inspired by First Blood. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. Mark says Sexy Beast, The Wonder Boys. Children of Men, yeah, that's terrific film, Children of Men.
Amazing film.
Really good. Yeah.
Sandra Bullock in A Time to Kill. There you go. Shout out to Kenny.
Thank you, Mark.
That's a fucking great film. That, to be fair.
Yes.
Yeah. Jim says, I'm back. Start over for my amusement. Mark saying Trans-Siberian is a brilliant movie. Downfall is a brilliant film from 2004 about Hitler.
Great film.
Bruno
Yeah.
Ganz. Yeah. Eastern Promises is one of my favorite movies from the 2000s. Yeah, that's a solid Cronenberg film.
I need to watch that one. I've heard it's great, though.
Yeah. Ray Stevenson. That's who you were thinking of.
Thank you, Mark. That's it. Yeah, he passed away, unfortunately.
Yeah. Frailty's a great movie, Jim says.
Yeah, 100% agree, Jim. It's fantastic.
He was in Rome, sadly passed away at 60. Yeah, that was only a few years. He also played the Punisher.
Yeah.
I love Rob Schneider for words that have never been put together in that order before ever. He's in his time to gang up on Kenny mood, I think.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah. Jim says Sexy Beast is awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
sure is.
Such a great
Ben
film.
Kingsley in that film. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Psycho. Hello, Gremlin. Went to see a
Gremlin.
secret screening of Primate about killer chimpanzee on the rampage in a house. It's a bit like Scream, but with a killer chimp. Fair enough.
I watched it last week.
Gruesome parts.
Yeah.
You watched it. What did you think of it, Andy?
Yeah, I had fun with it.
I want to give it a go, yeah.
It was a dodgy copy that I watched, so I do want to go and see it at the cinema, but probably when it dies down a bit. But yeah, I did have fun with it. I did like it, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Yams, Kenny, yams. You are the Yam King.
That is true.
Cat Meows here with a weird question for Kenny. Would Kenny buy a candle like what Gwyneth Paltrow had, but made by Sandra Bullock or Sarah Paulson, so it would smell like them? What?
No, I'm not fucking nuts.
That's fucking weird. What a weird
I'm not
question.
gonna like skin their skin and like post it on my poster or something. What the hell is that?
No, 'cause
That's just weird.
Didn't Gwyneth Paltrow like put out like a range of candles that were supposed to smell like downstairs?
Yes,
Yeah.
a vagina. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you kidding
It's
me?
all-
Nope.
No, she
No.
really did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy cow! No, I missed that.
She's all for
Yeah.
people smelling it.
Yeah.
Guess Chris Martin ain't getting it.
Well, some people could say that everybody's had a bit of it. Everybody's had a bit of it.
Whoa!
A History of Violence is an incredible movie from the 2000s. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that might be my favorite. Either that or The Fly is my favorite Cronenberg film.
Oh, the
History
Fly.
of Violence is a great one.
Yeah.
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 It's a great double bill with Eastern Promises, History of Violence.
Yeah. If Sarah Paulson put out a perfume, would it be called Lisp? Ugh, yeah.
I should never share with you, Jim.
How much does a Gwyneth Paltrow Cooch candle go for anyway? Why, are you interested, Jim? Are you in the market for one of them? Why would you want your room to smell like that, though? I just don't get it.
Wow.
That's just odd. What would it smell like, though?
Good golly.
Like, I'm just curious. How would that even smell? Does it even have a smell? How did they get that
I
smell?
mean,
There's so many
Imagine
questions.
can you imagine taking it back to the shop? This was not as advertised. I've lit it and it doesn't smell anything like what I thought it would.
Yeah. I just don't get. I don't get it. What does she do? Dip her fanny in like some oil or something? Just 5 guys just stood around her sniffing it to know. Yes, it smells like this. Yes, very sweet. I don't get it.
I always thought they should have like man smell candles, like like fried onions or like like roasting a turkey, like the smell like that, or or like a cheesesteak coming off a grill or something like that.
Turkey candle.
Yeah, turkey.
Garlic.
Yeah, garlic.
Garlic bread.
Garlic bread. Yeah. I've never heard. Wow, man, I must not get out a lot. Well, yeah, or bacon smell. There you go. Like bacon. Yeah, I just
close the window. You're letting the funk out. Well, they say you learn something new every day, and I've learned that today.
Yeah, well, I never knew that Gwyneth Paltrow had a candle like that either.
She's weird, though, isn't she, with her goop shit?
Oh, it's called Goop?
That's the name of her company, isn't it?
Is it?
Yes. Yeah, Goop.
I got a clue.
It's all vegan shit.
Well, I'm going to have a look how much her candle is now.
It's a huge company. They did a documentary on Netflix, I want to say, a few years ago. She did. But yeah, massive company.
He's such an asshole. That's no.
There are man-smelling candles, ones that smell like beer and bacon.
I've never seen them because I even said to my niece if they
Kenny
had
had the candles, he would have one in every room in his house months ago. What are you trying to say, Jim?
I knew
you were the one that were asking if they were available and how much they were.
She was on Graham Norton, and she likes to have parties and stuff. So she made like fruit trays and like and brought them on the show. Gwyneth, I thought that was very nice of her to do that.
I do think she's a bit odd, though.
Oh, okay. I don't read like these people's like lives or anything.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
The fact that she makes a candle that smells like a
well, that's what it says on the front of the candle. This candle smells like a vagina. I just checked it.
Really?
Yeah. Imagine going in a shop and picking that off the shelf and just walk around proudly holding it.
It's got to be in like a separate section. Imagine if a kid
my god,
off the shelf.
Something popped into my head at the moment. You know how like you're like with your partner or your parents or something go, "Hey mom, does this smell good?" like you're buying candles for like the holidays or something like that. And it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Just imagine if you had a nice party and you lit the candles, bought a load of Gooch candles and spread them around the house and invited a load of guests in. And they'd be like, oh, that smells nice. What's that smell? Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina.
Yeah. That would be great. When can I get one?
Well, Sarah Paulson bats for the other side, so she's probably bought them all.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
Very true. Jim says, I'm assuming if you had a couple of those candles, it make your house smell like clam chowder. Oh, God. How do you know what it smells like, Jim? I think he's just guessing now.
You have to ask Timothy Chalamet after Martin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. He knows. You don't need Stacey to have your show go off the rails while I'm around. Yeah, that's very true, Jim. Very true. She got the idea for the candles when she heard about the burning bush. Don't know where he thinks of some of this stuff. Very random. Who even said about the vagina candle?
It came up in the comment, didn't
It
it?
just came up in a comment.
Yeah, I think it did, yeah.
Oh, so yeah, who would buy a candle like what Gwyneth Paltrow had?
What went through her head to say, you know what? We need vagina candles.
Well, there's no the problem is there's no market for them, and if there's no market for them, you make a market for them.
Yeah.
I can't see a dick candle being a thing though.
No.
I don't think anybody would be interested in that.
I hope that never becomes a thing.
It's in the shape of one as well.
Oh, fucking hell.
That is just fucking business and financial suicide right there.
Yeah, but do you want to know this neat idea? What you would do is you would make it so it starts like this, and it goes up that, and you have to, and the string comes out of the thing, and you light it. So when you light it, it drips.
You need to go on Dragon's Den, Ollie. You'll make a fortune.
Yeah. Oh god. THC. Oh god. This is my burning deck candle. I call it syphilis. God, Jim. I think Jim must. It drips like gonorrhea burns too. Oh god.
Oh
dear.
I wouldn't know. God. This is where Jim takes the stream usually, and we've got Pastor Duncan's here. What's up, Pastor Duncan? He had syphilis when he was a younger man. First comment and out the bat. Never commented on the stream before, and this is how he introduces himself. And he's a pastor.
Not to mention he's a pastor.
Yeah.
He's clicked on us and listened to what we've said and gone, finally the stream for me.
Yeah. I can talk about it. Oh god. What about? Oh my god! What on earth?
Oh god!
Wow!
What the hell?
They do bottled farts and bath water. Some celebrities do, so anything would be off.
Yeah, and they sell their pants. They use pants as well. Just odd.
Why?
Yeah, just odd. I guess people like sniffing them. I don't know. Very odd stuff. Why would you do that though? Because they're not always going to smell the same. Like, I don't get it. Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, very fucking bizarre, yeah. Very.
Not again, Doug.
Very
this has gone. This has gone a lot more off the rails than Doug. At least with that stream, the worst thing we talked about was eating plasterboard. I mean, I would argue this is a bit more out there.
Way out there.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm.
I don't know how we got out there, but we did. That's like the guys that buy panties out of vending machines in Japan, expecting that they were worn by a schoolgirl. Yeah, schoolgirl named Chuck. Oh my god, Jim.
Japan never
Where'd you get
change.
this?
Where does one mind go to for these, comments,
Well,
Jim?
you can tell that people are interested because we've got 3 people watching,
Yeah.
and one of them's a pastor, one of them's Jim. I dread to think who the other one is.
Well, I wonder if the pastor's bought any underwear from a
Would
celebrity.
be interested to know.
Maybe bought Timothy Spall's Y front. I don't know.
Never know. I want to know, how did you deal with your syphilis?
Yeah.
How did you overcome it? Like, I need to know about your barriers and how you broke them. I agree, it's a load of old shit. What's a load of old shit? If you're talking about, I'm not being funny. If you're talking about this conversation, I'm pretty sure you were the one that asked about it in the first place. I'm pretty sure he said, "What about making a candle about?" Yeah, you did. What about if you made a candle that smelled like Sandra Bullock or Sarah Paulson?
Well,
So-
something, Ollie. This is the first stream I've ever been on where we've mentioned syphilis and all this delightful stuff. So
Exactly.
You never know where it's gonna go. You just never know where it's gonna go. Jim says the pastor is here because he knows I'm Antichrist. Oh no, Roy's not here, so I'll have to do it for you, Jim. Dominos, Christos, Dominos, Christos. There you go. Jim says you're welcome, Pete. Glad I could help out.
I'm all for it.
Jim's just pushed it. We've gone places that
We've talked about
they say-
movies and then some.
as they say in Star Trek, we've boldly gone where no man has gone before.
Yeah.
Oh, candles are a load of old shit. Why did you bring it up then? You were the one that asked about candles that smell like celebrities.
Well, the movie
God,
talk came and went, if you know what I mean.
So that was good, Pete.
I thought when he said I had syphilis when I was a younger man, I thought that was a film from the 2000s he was recommending. Not heard of that one.
Yeah, that's a new one.
That's a video nasty.
Yeah.
Section 3.
Yeah, it's just a longer thing, Pete.
That's what she says, and then I said, put the strap on down and slip. Oh my god, Jim, get your mind out of the gutter. Strap-ons?
That's what is it? Put the strap on down and sleep.
Oh, but Kenny's just sat back. He's just like in disbelief.
I'm just incredulous with the comments.
I know.
Kenny's checked out.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
I'm just incredulous. It's like we go from movies to the candle. I didn't know she did those candles. So that's like a whole new thing for me to register in my head. So
yeah. Well, there you go. C'est la vie.
Yeah. Hey, you learn.
Yeah.
He's got nine people watching.
8 people, it says, but yeah, who's counting? Oh, Spectres just wants to know out of curiosity, Pete, what was the price on the candle?
Well, I see one online. It was going for like about 60 quid.
60 quid for a fucking minge candle.
Well, there's
Never
another
know.
one there. Somebody made up and put on Etsy. This one smells like Gwyneth Paltrow's backside. So there's also made
Why
up
would
one.
you want to smell her ass?
It wasn't new and used, was it, Pete? Fucking hell.
Oh god. But it does make you think, how the hell did they create it? Like, what do you do to get that? Like, how do you even produce that sort of smell.
Why would anybody want one?
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it's got limited range. I think there's some celebrities that could pull it off, and then you've got Melissa McCarthy, who'd probably struggle to sell some.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Kenny's face. It's like, what the hell?
Wow, I'm no, seriously. I just don't know what to make of that. Wow.
Yeah.
The world is a very strange place, and there's some strange things to buy. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, I did bring it up, but what I meant was celebrity candles. Candles are candles, whatever. Like, we're just talking about minge flavored. I don't know.
I thought you said minge flakes for a minute.
Yeah. It did.
Kellogg's Minge Flakes. Oh,
Goes down well with a packet of Todger Dodgers.
next to the chicken's lips.
Oh god.
A packet of Todger Dodgers. Fucking hell.
Jesus, pop out the chat for 10 minutes and it turns into Ollie's S&M dem. Oh god.
Oh, you back it
Jim's
up
just
about
gonna fart
20
on
minutes.
people for free. Jim, whatever floats your boat. If you like farting on people's faces, you do that. For free. No, you got to charge them to fart on them. Just go into a shop and fart on them and say that'll be £10. God. Could you imagine Quentin Tarantino bringing a foot candle and it smells of old toe cheese? What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, imagine that. The new Tarantino range.
Fucking hell, he'd be the only fucker who buys them.
Yeah, just have a whole collection of them at his house.
No way.
Yeah.
Rather
Gosh.
stick to Gwyneth Paltrow's Minge. Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
The funniest
Take me
thing
chances with
is,
that.
the funniest thing is, I'm literally sat in front of a candle and now I'm afraid to light it because that's all that's going to be in my head now every time I look at that candle.
Well, what flavour is that in?
Warm apple and cinnamon.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's a normal one.
Does not smell of minge, I can confirm.
That's good.
What's everyone's favourite candle smells then? That's a normal question.
I don't know.
I love vanilla.
Yeah.
And you know what? Talking about this, it's like I bought like my nieces and my cousin candles for Christmas, and I didn't like when I popped up like I didn't see a Yankee candle for what you were talking about. They had like sugar cookie, a hot apple pie.
Gwyneth Paltrow's minge.
Yeah, that didn't pop up. Wow. They had like chocolate covered pretzel one.
Sure, it was chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't get that. I just got the sugar. I got the Christmas cookie, the sugar cookie, and then they had it was called Christmas Miracle, where it smelled a little bit like candy cane and vanilla. That was really nice.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
What scented candle is that I just said? It's not the Lady Boys of Bangkok. Fucking hell, that would
Jesus Christ.
Jesus. It's funny because when I said it, Jim had no idea. It's like I was talking to it like an alien. He had no fucking idea what I was talking about. It's like, who? And it's the way I said it because I said the Lady Boys of Bangkok. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And this was like, I think it was, wasn't it on the New Year's? It was on the New Year's Eve stream, wasn't it? I think. Was it you, Andy? It was you, Andy, with me, wasn't it? And he was, and it was like at midnight, and I'm like, and I don't know how we got there, but we got there, and Jim's face was like, he was so confused. Oh God. Hot apple pie. Well, Gwyneth Paltrow's daughter's name is Apple.
Oh my goodness.
What is it with celebrities naming their children after pieces of fruit or cakes or something?
Just imagine that 80-odd years old in a care home. We've got Ian, we've got Simon, we've got Apple.
Yeah.
Apple.
Simon and Apple.
Simon, I give Simon an apple.
Sounds like a really, really shit Ron, Jane, and Freddie.
God knows. Oh, the Lady Boys of Bangkok. $5. Love you a long time. There you go. Is that Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah.
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 Nicolas Cage named his kid after Superman, and I don't mean Clark, I mean Jor-El. Yeah, what the hell goes through some of these people's minds when they're naming their children? Who's Blossom? Blossom's someone, isn't it? Don't know whose child that is, but that's a weird name.
I remember one of them called their kids Honeysuckle Rosemary Weeks or something.
Oh, fucking
Oh,
hell.
yeah.
Well, I know Jason Lee called his son Pilot.
Wow.
It's weird. Why don't you call your children proper names? Like, why are you...
Just give them a normal name like Eric.
Yeah, the next they're
Yeah.
going to be calling them like kitchen utensils, like microwave or oven. All right, oven.
So do they just? They got the baby in hand and they're like, "What are we going to call the kid?" And they just see the first thing they see. Oh,
Oven. Microwave.
Has anyone seen Cheese Grater?
Going into a supermarket, I've lost my kid. What are they called? Cheese grater. Down aisle 4, now the cutlery aisle.
Yeah. Can Cheese Grater please come to the front of the store? Your parents are waiting for you. Cheese Grater.
Oh God.
My mom used to insist that like there's certain people that are out there that are like the electric company and they just make up their names. They go Kazisha, or something like that.
God knows.
Yeah. They do that sometimes on Family Guy with Peter. They do cat. That was an electric company. Yeah, it's not a good stream for the overseas market who probably doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I have no
remember
idea.
that from Family Guy.
Yeah.
Bob Geldof called his daughter Peaches. Yeah, that's a weird name. Is that the one that died?
Yeah,
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is something. So get off that shit. Have they ever made like a Bob Geldof like documentary or something like that? Because he's a very interesting man.
I've not seen one.
I'm not sure.
No, I've only seen documentaries of Live Aid on YouTube about him. But I've never seen like a full legit like release of what.
Because even his like girlfriend, the pretty blonde that went with Michael Hutchinson, that was like a whole. Because he like adopted the daughter from Michael Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, he's a very interesting man. I highly recommend that Live Aid documentary on HBO Max. That's very interesting.
Yeah,
I would love like a live action film about Live Aid, or just some.
That'd be interesting.
Film.
Yeah, we got a
it.
taste of it in Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, it's just one of the most fascinating concerts ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it happened here. 15 minutes away from
Yeah.
where I live in Philly. I remember it was hot as the pillars of hell that day in July when it happened, and we were having a party, and basically we brought our two 19-inch TVs out in the backyard, and I had to go to a supermarket to go get VHS tapes so I could tape it from 7 o'clock in the morning. You know, it was crazy, but it was really good. Yeah, so I would recommend that special to wind it up. You
I'll
know,
have to watch that.
it's really good. And they wouldn't even let them in the documentary. Led Zeppelin got back together. They wouldn't even let them play the two songs that they did on that because Phil Collins said that they were all on drugs back then.
Yeah.
And Plant's voice was not, because they interviewed God bless Phil Collins. They even interviewed Phil Collins with that, and he said the producers gave him a lot of shit for interrupting the interview because they wanted Led Zeppelin there, and he said they were being dicks to the interviewer, and he said basically I just took over and tried to talk to him, you know, like a human being. He said they were giving him like one word answers, and he said and Jimmy Page was like in another dimension. He said he just kept on smoking a cigarette, like looking around.
Yeah.
So
Remember when Steve Martin called his dog shithead in the movie The Jerk? Yeah. Funny film. Mark said Paul Yates left Geldof for Hutch, and so very sad life story.
yeah.
Mark said he was 18 when Live Aid came out, watched it all day. I was a big U2 fan then and told everyone they would be brilliant. 3 hours later came on and Queen came on. They were something else.
Yeah. Bono was even talking about that, like their set on there. Like he said they only had like 7 minutes or 8 minutes or something like that, and he did Bad, the sad or something. And he said he went out there and he said Bob told him do something, get in touch with the people. So he jumped over the barrier and seen a poor girl getting crushed by the crowd and pulled her out and just started like hugging and dancing with her and stuff. And by that time, he got a thing from the side, like their time was up, and he said they didn't even do Pride in the Name of Love.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Right, I think we'll call it time now. It's been just over 3 hours. Gone on quite long. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining me, and thank you everyone in the comments for sending in your comments and questions throughout the night. It's always been great interacting with all you guys in the comments. And yeah, thank you to my guests for joining me tonight, Kenny, Scott, Andy, and Pete. Pleasure to have you on. Brilliant time having you on.
Ollie. It's been a blast.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It's nice meeting you guys too.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for having me on, Ollie. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, who knew that we were going to be talking about fanny flavored candles at the end of the street? Yeah, nobody knew. But yeah, so yeah, that's it. We'll be back next Monday at 7 o'clock for another stream. So join us then if you're available. But yeah, that's it for now. So yeah, thanks guys. Bye everyone.
Thanks everyone.
Bye.
Take care. Have a great week. Be safe, guys.
Bye.